Hey guys, what is up? We are here for the Phillies versus Dodgers. My God, this is going to be a great game. We got a rain delay as of right now. I'm here with my guys, James George, Joe Marks from Passion App Sports Show. And we're here with the former Philadelphia Philly and Jason Michaels. Jason Michaels, how you doing, man? We got two Jasons in here. Or never mind, how you doing, Jason?
Good. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I mean, you guys did such a great job on Passion App. Now we got to run it back and watch the game together so we can actually break it down in real time. So we got to do that, right? But
Yep.
James and Joe, how you guys doing, man?
Doing good, great, Mitch. All things considered, with the way that the rain is, these micro bursts. I mean, you know, Jason, you being down in Tampa, I'm sure you're used to rain at this point. So it's like in Philly, Northeast weather, you just never know what's going to happen. So
you really don't. You really don't. And knowing that the Dodgers are not going to be in Philly again, they got to get this game in. You know, I know
definitely
they want to. They don't want to start it and then burn their starters. So, I mean, I was looking at a little bit of the weather. I was assuming that they were probably going to start a little bit late.
Too bad Tyler Glasnow's not pitching. He's afraid of the rain. He actually ran from the last game, so too bad he's not pitching tonight.
Yeah.
Is he healthy?
Yo, he was melting on the mound. Like, he was melting down. He was like, the last time they came here, I think it was last season. With Glasnow, whether it was last season in the regular season or postseason, I forget which. But Glasnow was on the mound, and it started to rain, like just a drizzle. And he just looked at the man, looked into his dugout, like, "Can I come out of the game, please? Can I need to leave." I'm not hurt, but there's water falling from the sky. This isn't normal.
They don't make the players like they used to.
No, they don't.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. So let's start off with some questions here. Joe, you want to kick us off? And then we'll get into the chat's question. We actually got a question here real quick. Any word on the first perk will be? Pretty much in like the next hour, we're guessing. But as of right now, we don't know. So we're actually live on Twitter right now, guys. We're actually live on Twitter. Shout out to all of you guys over there. Appreciate you. Joe, take it away.
So, Jason, there was actually a question that me and James thought about, like, literally 10 minutes after we got off the air with you the last time. James, why don't you throw that question out about the ABS system?
Yeah, so basically, it was a shout out to my dad who brought it up here, who was on the chat with it. It's Second Hour Gelders YouTube page. He wanted to ask is that, like, especially like old school baseball that you lived in, like, what is the first thing that comes to mind with you when you hear about ABS system in this day and age? What's your first immediate reaction when you hear about that?
Well, you know, when I came up, and when I came up, it was the umpires would tell me, "Hey, Rook, swing the bat or it's going to be a strike."
Right.
Or, you know, if it's a rookie pitcher, like, "Hey, you better throw it over the middle of the plate for it to be a strike," meaning you had to earn your way in order to get your strike zone. And so, you know, I was always used to pitchers getting sometimes 2, 3, 4 inches off the plate. And now with this ABS system, I love it. I love it because that makes the zone about the size of a dinner plate.
Right. Yeah, so basically what he asked, I'm sorry.
It's a small strike zone. I mean, like, I remember it, you know, like we would have to give, I mean, I understood. I mean, it was close enough to be a strike and 2, 3 inches off the plate. Now they're right on it. So and then that goes to me, like, why aren't these guys hitting for a higher average in general?
Right.
Why are there only 2 American League hitters hitting above 100 or whatever it is in the National Leagues? You know, less than 10 for sure. And there's no excuse for these guys to be hitting as low as they are. Bottom line. even with the ABS system.
Because
I still judge hitters by their batting average and their runners in scoring position. That's how I judge hitters.
Right.
Yeah, with both teams, like a lot of teams in the MLB right now, they have a lot of issues with runners in scoring position. So it's very interesting you say that.
Real lot.
So the interesting thing that I wanted to ask you about the ABS, like with your and we want to plug your business, Big League Approach down in Tampa, Florida. Jason is basically a hitting instructor down in Tampa, Florida. He does things remotely as well. So if you're interested, go check out his company, Big League Approach. But getting back to the ABS for a minute, like with the way that these like youngsters, I'm talking like high school, college, them going to you, they must be like, first off, they're going to come to you for their technique, right? To improve and sharpen their technique. But like within that technique, do you think that they're going to relax a little bit too much on the idea of being able to challenge a pitch if they think it's out of the zone? Like they might not put all their focus into, you know, really the fundamentals of what you're teaching them because they're like, well, if I don't swing, I can always challenge it and try to get, a 50-50 chance that I'll be right. I mean, have you come across that at all since, in the last year or so?
I haven't. I think now I think they're going to do ABS in college now. Did you guys hear that?
Yes. Yeah.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
The first season. And I think they did during like the SEC tournament. I think not in College World Series, but tournament. I don't know if they did it in the regionals, but no, I haven't got that yet. And it's hard to understand because, of the thousands and thousands of pitches that I've seen, before I even it took a while to get my, my strike zone and know what my strike zone or what the strike zone is. Okay. And so I don't know, looking back, hey, would I have known it in high school? Probably not, but in college, maybe, to have a little bit better idea. I'm not sure, I really don't had that question yet. Right. Of course, I'm going to tell them swing the freaking bat, number one.
Right. Absolutely.
Stop, because I think a lot of times, me included, but big league hitters included as well, is that we're waiting for the perfect pitch every time. And there's no such thing as a perfect pitch. There's many perfect pitches is what I try to tell my clients. It's meaning swing the bat, be aggressive. It's okay to swing and miss. It's okay to foul the ball off.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because when it comes down to some of the fundamentals, we talk about swings and like the different approaches that some players could have. And so I have two different questions for you in the way that like batters would approach hitting. And one is, and I more or less I want to either I guess validate the nonsense or invalidate the nonsense, so to speak. So for one, like with some of these guys that are coming out, like Judge and Stanton, that are real tall guys. Some guys have been told that are tall, and I'm curious if you practice this philosophy that if they're tall, that they should try to get down, crouch down low to shrink their strike zone. Because if they stand straight up, like almost like a Ken Griffey, that you're almost lengthening your strike zone.
Well, you remember like the beginning of the season, a lot of guys' heights were getting lower or smaller, shorter, because every zone is off their measurements.
Right.
So when they come up, so I don't know if that's a way to try to trick the umpire, but the measurements are already in for the zone.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
So if you change your stance, it doesn't matter because
I don't
it's all
think
dependent
so.
on your measure.
I don't think so.
The other approach is, and we've heard it sometimes with other major leaguers. Mike Schmidt has commented on this. John Kruk has commented on this. A couple other people have commented on like how the swing approach with some batters have happened. A lot of people nowadays like to do the uppercut approach, and but John Kruk preaches the really balanced, real straight, level bat to the ball kind of approach. And Mike Schmidt, he's got a different approach. He's got it more like an axe, like you're dropping an axe onto a stock of wood. Like
Yeah.
hitting the ball like that. What would you say? Do you think people are leaning more towards? And do you think that there's a better approach than the other?
Well, and this is an interesting topic. That's a good question. I tell my guys, and I say, guys, listen, our line drive swing, if I'm trying to hit a line drive, I have enough lift in that swing to have the right trajectory to hit the ball out. Okay. I don't want to try to create lift in my swing. Hence this uppercut swing. Like, and you see that a lot with these hitters.
Right.
Because everybody is a full-grown adult, playing in major leagues, and just the way players are chasing home runs, that like they're making everybody a home run hitter. Where back 25, 30 years ago, you had your leadoff hitter who was not a home run hitter. You had your 2-0 hitter that was typically a get them over, really good with bunting. Stuff like that. And then you had your 3, 4, 5 hitters who were your big boppers.
Right.
Well, nowadays, everybody's considered a home run hitter, or what they think that they're home run hitters. I always tell everybody, I want to try to keep the barrel of my bat in the hitting zone for as long as I can. That gives me the best chance of hitting the ball hard. Now, if I'm uppercutting, so now my barrel is going to go below the ball, and now I'm going to swing up. Now I've decreased that time that barrel is in the zone. Okay. I know you guys watched? Did you guys watch the home run derby?
Yeah,
I did.
All right. And anytime Barry Bonds opens his friggin' mouth, is gold. It's absolute gold. I think he is one of the best hitters ever to play this game. Regardless of what, if he's or whatnot, I don't give a shit. This guy was incredible hitter. Mm-hmm. He was beyond, like he was a different else.
Right.
And he was talking about and how he was commenting on Jordan Walker's swing, and I've never really seen Jordan Walker's swing. I really haven't, but I feel like his swing was different for the home run derby than it is during. And now he's a drive line guy. I'm not a drive line. I don't like drive line. I don't like that at all. I don't think they're teaching hitting. They're just trying to make guys in a lab. I don't get it. But if you go back and you look at Walker's swing, and what Bonds was alluding to was like, look how he's keeping his hands above the ball and keeping his bat level.
Right.
Now, you still not going to be level. It's going to be the barrel of the bat's going to be below the hands. But he was just staying through the zone as much as he can. You're still, I guess, on that, try to meet that plane of the ball, because the ball's coming in at a little bit of an angle as well, too. But, keeping your hands above the ball, which you're not going to do, what you're going to do, you're not going to keep your hands below the ball. But keeping your hands above the ball and being able to keep the barrel in the zone gives you your best chance. Bottom line.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
This ball was just jumping.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that too, about the home run derby being also successful.
Did you guys notice that not many of the guys? I mean, the Rice, Caglione, 1, 2, and they were swinging too hard. They were too sped up.
Yeah.
You saw Walker, he was even like looking slowly back to try to stay in a rhythm and stay, and not overswing. But
Right.
I mean, you get into the game, you get into the heat of the competition, and I tell my guys all the time, guys, especially 14 and above, don't ever swing 100%. You've lost it. Now you're done. Now you're gonna be longer to the ball. There's a good chance you're going to be underneath. But I just hope guys understand that, like, you could still hit the ball a long way without being 100%.
Without
Sometimes
like
I
that
think,
much hitting power, like not that much power either.
yeah, and sometimes I think some batters. I mean, Bryson Stott's a prime example of this. Sometimes I think batters they swing harder because they think I have to. Whereas it's not necessarily true. You know your power, know how strong you are. Like have confidence in that because
Right.
it's a matter of bat speed to ball. Like if you're able to make good contact and you already have the strength, you're gonna give enough elevation and distance to that ball without having to put 100% into each swing because you're right. Like if you juice yourself up for two swings and you're down 0-2, now all of a sudden you're gassed, you're down in the count, and you have to figure out how do I survive because you
Mm.
already gassed yourself with the first two swings. And for guys like Stott, who I think kind of don't always have the confidence that they have the kind of strength like a Kyle Schwarber, but you don't have to be like bench pressing 400 or 500 pounds in order to sit there and act and be that way. You can have the kind of strength that gets you enough power to get get over the fence, and I
Right.
think that's exactly what you're indicating.
Yeah, and you know, I try to tell guys, I say, guys, 75% of the power comes from the pitcher.
Hmm.
There's some physics involved, I mean, the ball coming, at certain speed, hitting, yada yada. There was a guy I played with in college. I mean, this son of a bitch he was about as big as a fungo, and the ball jumped off his bat. I was like, how? And it was he just had really good timing. He used the ground, the relationship from his the ground and use that. And so, like I tell guys, I said, I think it's in us that throws the faster we want to swing. I said it's opposite of that. Edgar Martinez used to talk about that when he had guys in scoring position, that he would actually take a little bit off his swing in order to maximize his adjustability for his barrel. So that's what happens when you swing 100%. You lose that adjustability in the pitch. So you've already started your swing, but if you swing 100%, you can't. You've lost your adjustability. Maybe the ball is not exactly where you thought it was going to be. And so that's what I try to tell guys. I said that's how you maximize your bat to ball skills.
Right.
And you hit the ball in the barrel, obviously 90, 95 plus off that bat, what gives you a good chance of getting a hit.
Right.
But everybody, we're boys. We're I tell everybody, I said, we're boys, we're males. We want to do more than we should. It's just in us, in our DNA. And I said, that's where it gets us in trouble. But that's where the great players are able to control that anxiety of wanting to do more.
Right.
I think that's the thing too, because I think about baseball 101. It's kind of like fundamental baseball. That's kind of like it's missing in this day and age too. Gonna admit,
big time.
So before we move on, I just want to let everybody know who's watching and tuning in. We have Jason Michaels, former Philadelphia Philly pinch hitter and outfielder. You can drop your comments or questions down in the comment bar. And if you have a question for Jason, we're in a rain delay right now. The first pitch should be happening within the next 30 to 35 minutes. All willing. But until then, if you have any questions for Jason or
feel
things you
free.
want to ask him, feel free to ask him. James, do you have any questions for him, or you want me to shoot another one at Jason?
Actually, I got one. Let me. May I go? Jason, what is going on with Trey Turner in the field?
He had a run last night. What I like is that he owned up to it.
Yeah.
I think he got caught. Trey Turner expects to make every play, and as he should. He had a really interesting game last night.
Yeah.
You know,
Jekyll and Hyde, you know.
Luckily, he had a couple home runs to back it up. You know, I mean, and that was just I mean, I don't know if there was that much pitching in the game, just the way it turned out to be. But I mean, I haven't seen him too much this year, but you guys have probably seen more. Overall, I mean, he's a great player. I don't know. I mean,
Well, let me ask this question, and it's kind of to frame it more towards you, personally. So, as a professional, you played the outfield, and you were also a pinch hitter. And my question for you is, so we in Philadelphia, we've been talking a lot about, well, okay, Trey Turner's making a lot of errors at shortstop. Well, maybe we need to move him to a different position, like the outfield or second base or something like that. My question to you first is, what other positions outside of playing outfield did you play? Did you play any infield positions, even in college or in high school?
well, I came up as I was a third baseman, and then in high school, our center fielder got hurt, and I ended up going and playing there, and just kind of going from there.
Right.
I do have one play in the big leagues at third base. One play.
So
Wow.
my question then would be to you. The next question I would have to you, and this is kind of like in the wheelhouse of what Mitch is saying. So as an outfielder, if you knew that you struggled like for a couple games defensively, you didn't make the right play, you didn't read the ball very well, maybe certain ballparks are not always favorable to outfielders. um
The
my
Go ahead,
question
Joe.
to you is, so you knowing something like that, what did you try and do, whether it was pregame or days off? What did you try to do to try to correct that?
Okay, good question. The only place I hated playing outfield was at Wrigley at night.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't. For some reason, I just don't think the lights were right, because that ball will go above the lights and it's dark, and that's just an awful. And you can't really practice that there.
Right.
I mean, like, you don't have opportunities to practice. But what helped me in the outfield to really become a more confident outfielder was I took balls live off the bat during batting practice, and I took them in all three: left field, center field, and right field. And I would play closer to the infield. I probably, whatever normally I would play in the game, I would come in a good 10 steps. Now, in BP, these guys were hitting shit all over the place,
Yeah.
Right.
But I would take about one at every 5, and that got me so much more confidence in the outfield. Doing that, because I started to see how much range that I can get. Plus, I was working on my first step. Another thing that helped me too in the outfield, and I don't know why guys don't do this as much, but because we're always thinking about hitting, and a lot of times in the outfield we get bored, whatnot. But I'm talking about just in general with all players, is that pitches, I would sit there and go, okay, I have to expect every pitch that this guy throws, my pitcher throws, that the ball's going to be hit to me. Then I go, okay, what if it's to my left? What if it's hit to my right? In front of me, behind me, who's on base? What's the situation? So that's plenty of time to get my homework in. And I felt like after I started to do that more, it was just, now I just react. I've already ran through the scenarios in my head. And I think guys need to do that more. I think younger players, for sure, not just in major leagues, but younger players, on down, need to do that same thing. And I tell them all the time, my high school guys, I say, guys, separate your offense and your defense. When you're on defense, think that you're on, keep your mind on defense and expect that ball hit to you every single time. So Remember I told you I had one play at third base when I was with the Phillies. We were in Houston.
Oh, wow.
We were getting our butts kicked. And so Boa says, hey, Michaels, you pitch? And I'm like, oh, shit, man. I said, my arm was killing me. I just had to keep my mouth shut. I kind of hesitated. don't worry about it. Get a third base glove. You're going to third base. Now, I'm an outfielder. I don't wear a cup. All right. And so he put Tomas Perez in to pitch. And the first hitter was Bagwell was the first hitter. So Tomas, though, his first pitch, typically, position players are just going to lob it in there, right?
Yeah.
For freaking Tomas, though, is a fastball at 90 miles an hour. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, then he gets cute on the second pitch and he flips over a curveball. Bagwell comes out of his shoes and the ball close to him. And then the next hop was going to be in between second and third base. And of course, I'm on the grass in the outfield. I'm like, I got no cup. Bagwell happens to buggy whip one right here. He's got me. I mean, this is going to suck. And so I come up. And the ball hits me in the chest. It hits on the ground. I pick it up and I promptly throw it about, seriously, if the baseline is 90 feet, 45 feet, in between, the home plate and first base into the dugout. 2 errors, run scored. That 18-3. I mean, the whole team, because they knew that I was just in a full panic mode. But that was my one infield play. But anyways, getting back, and guys need to expect the ball hit to them at every pitch.
Wow.
That's
a great story.
Or whatever it is, you got to expect it every single time. And that one time you take it off, that ball will find you.
I want to go back to one thing you said, because I think it's definitely appropriate for Trey Turner. Like when you were in the outfield, working on your first step. And I think maybe not maybe, for sure, when you're in the outfield, you definitely have a little bit more time to react. The ball takes a little more time to get to you than it does in the infield. Yeah. So with Trey Turner, I think that's where he needs that he's struggled. Like sometimes he's like one step behind or a delayed step behind.
And it may just be his read is just a slide off, and that's really about it. I mean, as a shortstop, I mean that's premier position. I think his read, and it's maybe just hasn't been consistent, or he hasn't been getting those good reads off the bat lately. It sucks to hear as a fan. You don't want to hear that as a fan, but you got to understand, like he's a good player. And yes, I expect him to make those plays. You guys expect him to make those plays, and he will. You're going to screw up, but not as much as he has been doing lately, or at least this season, or he's been going through that, through the hitting thing. This year he's been having a little bit of not having his normal year, and to me that's all up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
James, you got any questions for Jason?
I wanted to ask you about the whole. I mean, I think I brought it up before with you about the day and age of throwers and like pitchers, but the thing I get a little worried about with a new pitcher like Jacob Mizorowski, like kind of reminds me of Steven Strasburg a little bit when he was like throwing gas, and then the next thing you know, he blew out his arm. Is there any advice would you give like Mizorowski to try to be careful with that arm, because it easily could turn into a tailspin without a doubt?
Yes. No. Another good question. James. I remember when we would have our scouting reports, our hitters meeting against pitchers.
Right.
And a lot of times they would go, okay, hey, this guy is anywhere from 91 to 98. That's a 7-mile-an-hour gap right there. And what that's telling me is that he lives around 91, 93, but he's got the gas when he needs it to do it up. That's what I would tell Mizorowski. Like, you don't have to go freaking balls to the wall every damn pitch.
Right.
Okay. As a hitter, you keep doing that, I'm gonna get you at some point. I'm gonna figure it out. Right. But you start changing speeds with that fastball, and everybody and their mother knows that you got 105 in the tank. All right. Everybody knows that. Okay. But you learn to pitch, and maybe that will help out you executing your location a little bit better. You know, right now, yes, you might be able to get away with just overpowering some guys, but I tell everybody, I said hitters can. It's very nice to have that in your tank. You know, having that 100 or 2 or whatever. You know, but to me, what makes a pitcher more effective is him changing speeds, not only with his fastball, maybe with his changeup. You know, Jamie Moyer pitched till he was damn 70 years old.
That's right.
And he was basically throwing underhand. He had like 3 different fastballs. He had 3 different changeups. You know, just changing speeds and what that's doing. That's just throwing us off. I mean, here, this guy struck me out with 83-mile-an-hour fastball,
right?
And I swore it was 95.
That's the thing too. I mean,
I just got like a rag doll. You know, it's just like my bottom lip tripped over my bottom lip going back to the dugout because I was pouting.
And that's the thing too, because you think about like Johan Duran, excuse me, throws like 100, but it doesn't feel like he is throwing, but he knows how to locate it too.
Yeah, no, he's got a good presence on that mound as well too. Good movement, you know, on his 2-seamer. You know, I mean, he's a good pitcher.
Yeah, he's really guy's amazing, man.
So, Jason, I want to talk about a teammate. We brought up about the shortstop position. I want to talk about a teammate of yours that is going to possibly be put into definitely the Phillies Wall of Fame, but if not the Canton Hall of Fame, and that's Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins, I always said this.
Is he not? Is he not in the Wall of Fame?
I don't think he is.
Not yet.
I mean, so Utley's going to get in before him?
Possibly.
That's
Utley's got it here in August, right? Next month, right?
Yeah.
Sometime. It's actually in a couple weeks or so.
The Wall of Fame. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's
the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Okay, I think that's what you're. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, J-Roll, you were with him towards the beginning of his career, and so I remember watching J-Roll towards the 06, 07, 08, and on. Anytime the ball was hit to J-Roll, Rollins to Utley to Howard combination was just almost seamless. It's almost as though if the ball went to Rollins, it was just it's an easy play. You know, they made it look so seamless. Now we look at like Trey Turner, and I think that's where Phillies fans' struggles really happen. Is that, we look at that and we go, man. And I've said this to James, I've said this to Mitch. I think we've been spoiled by Jimmy Rollins. So the question I have for you,
true.
The question I have for you is, you were there in the beginning of Jimmy Rollins' career. My question to you is, what did you see just as an observer with Jimmy Rollins' preparation before the game, his attitude, demeanor during the game? Like, what was his overall temperament during the games?
So J-Roll prepared himself very well. He really did. And he had like a quiet demeanor about him, like a quiet confidence that you have to have. But he was able to control it. Yeah, you're the shortstop, you're the leadoff hitter. And he was borderline like, and the team, we tried to make him the leadoff hitter. And I'm like, this guy, he has got too much pop for a leadoff hitter. He's got a great swing. He's going to have double digits and home runs, triples, and doubles every year. You're like, man, he's almost a 3-hole hitter, but because he's not a tall guy, you don't think of him as a 3-hole hitter. And he just he had too much pop to be a leadoff hitter. But he can run.
Me and my friend always said that. We're like, J-Roll, he like his stature and his speed, we're like, okay, that makes him a leadoff hitter. His hitting ability even made him a leadoff hitter. But the fact that we always kind of saw, and you said it yourself, is like he's seen that pop, and we're like, okay. Me and my friend would be watching the game and be like, okay, Jimmy's trying to hit a home run again.
Yeah,
Jimmy, just hit the single or double. We know you can hit the home run. You don't need to. We got other people for that. But yeah, I mean, it's so.
You ain't the only one that was thinking that. And I'm not getting on J. Roll at all, man. He was a great teammate, just a great player. I mean, he's quiet. It's kind of just a quiet, great career
Yeah.
that he had. And to me, he's borderline. He's it's definitely some discussions. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I got a question for you guys.
Sure.
Okay.
Amen.
Speaking of the Hall of Fame, with the way it's going on now, and I think, do you feel like the Hall of Fame is going to have to make some adjustments with how they get in? Because, you have you'll have your, Harper, we'll have, like the big guys,
Right.
But then there's a lot of players, like, I don't know about this year's crop if they're going to get in, or like any of the first time guys at all.
Right.
I don't know how they're going to do this because it's just different now. Starters don't go as long anymore, so they're not going to have the bulk. I mean, like, I don't know how a pitcher is really going to get in. Obviously the wins are not the big thing for me. To me, it's more innings. I love WHIP, but ERA. But I mean, ERA and WHIP, those are my two that I like. I don't care about things. I mean,
so really quick before we answer that question, Austin, if you can hear me, can you bring up Star Wars' comments, please? Austin, if you can hear me. But all right, so Star Wars says go Phillies, but we're facing a hard pitcher.
yeah,
And then he goes, Mitchell might lose, and Trey Turner stinks. And we were Wobrowski.
I mean, hey, you gotta love Philly fans. I'm telling you right now, you gotta love it. It's either black or white. They're gonna tell you how it is.
It's like Mike Schmidt's
I was on a podcast earlier today.
Yeah,
and they were talking to me, and about my upbringing when I came up with the Phillies. And I told them, I said, one of the things that the Philly fans, I mean, they're passionate. I said, but what they did is they instilled accountability in me day one. No matter what. The media will, I mean, if you do something bad or you do something that's going to be there. Right. And I saw some of my teammates try to deflect when they, like if they made an error or a base running mistake or, a bad at bat in a situation. And it's like the media just ate that up. And I remember watching over there as a teammate going, oh, shit, man, you can't, own up to your mistakes and move on. I said the fans will appreciate that. If I'm not hustling and they boo me, I deserve to get booed. You know what I'm saying? I make a mistake or make multiple mistakes, I deserve to get booed. Right. That's the beauty of the Philly fans. And I said, I learned accountability real quick, which I should have had it anyways, but I'm just saying, meaning at the big league level. And I appreciated that as a fan. Smart fans, damn, they're smart, but they want effort. You better give them, if you don't give effort, they're going to let you know, as they should.
We just got an alert here. So the Phillies game will begin approximately at 7:58. So we're gonna get that show around close to 8 o'clock. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is that there's like my dad Joe Scorza brings up here, and Austin, you can bring that comment too. That he says that you didn't have the guts to succeed here, which why, as John is saying, is it's kind of like what Mike Schmidt would say too about it. It's like the celebration of victory and the agony of hearing about it the next day. And it's kind of like the same thing too. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely epitomized by the home run derby, right?
Oh yeah,
even the commentators said, you know where you are.
I did not expect anything less.
You know where you are, and you know who's coming up by the reaction of the Philly fans. Like, you just look. I don't have sight, but I could tell you, I knew it wasn't a Philly walking up to the plate. By just the fan reaction.
That's right.
And it's just like you also know, like, the amount of vitriol that the fans have towards the player by the volume of boos that rain down on the person. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget both Spencer Strider and one of the starting pitchers for the Padres in the playoffs. They came in. Spencer Strider came into CBP a couple years ago. I think it was 2022, and CBP was rocking. And he was interviewed after like that place was nuts, and
Yeah.
he's like, they literally had, and I'm not even kidding you, Jason. A news reporter actually had it's this instrument that measures like decibels
Yeah.
and like how high like volume wise things are, and they equated the volume in CBP at that time to like an earthquake or something, like something massive. And they're like, they never had that kind of rating for that amount of noise. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to Philly. Like
Yeah.
that's what you get in this situation.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting turn of events. And you know, I want to kind of preview things. So once again, I want to remind everybody we got Jason Michaels, former Philadelphia Philly. If you want to ask him a question, please drop it in the comments. We'll get to your question as soon as we can. For Jason, or just in general, we're waiting for the Dodgers and Phillies to do first pitch. First pitch is going to happen around 8 o'clock. We got Zach Wheeler, and who's the opposing pitcher tonight, James?
It's I just said his name too before we came on here. So, it's like a weird name. It's like
Yeah, I haven't seen him pitch all year. Looks like he's got pretty good numbers.
yeah, he's like
Both
10-2
are-
on the season too. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
pretty, like you said, pretty good numbers. I think it's probably going to be like a pitcher stool here tonight. Speaking of that too, I wanted to ask you a question for that too before we move on here. The whole circumstance of the delay for a pitcher, like to my point of like the last couple of times here, like especially somebody that's trying to get back, loosening up with after we're dealing with the delay right now. Is that going to be a big factor here for like Zach Wheeler, like especially that dealing with a delay, and let alone he's like has to get back into his routine even though there is a delay?
No, it's a lot different if you start your routine and then get delayed. Where that's why I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I have a feeling they're going to delay this. I mean, I would,
Yeah,
as far as I don't know how that works out. If it's, I don't know who like it gets the final say. I think I don't know if it's the umpires or if it's the managers. I don't know what the deal is.
right.
I mean, neither manager wants to blow a starter, or one of their pitchers.
Right.
So, and then, going off that, no, I think he's all right.
What would
Okay,
what
well,
would
that's good.
batters do to stay warm? Like when
Hmm.
you have a rain delay, what would someone like you do if you were like at an hour to 2 hour delay? Like what would you do to
Um,
kind of stay loose?
yeah, I mean, yeah, just stay loose, walk around. If you got to stretch, if you need to get on the bike a little bit, just kind of stay loose. Don't just sit in your chair. If you sit in your chair, you're gonna start getting complacent. Your muscles start to relax a little bit, and then you kind of have to do it again. I would say just walk around. Go in the dugout, look around, see what's going on. Just get the smells, the views, everything like that. It might be a little bit different since it's a little bit wet out there. I would go back in the video room. I would look at the starting pitcher again. I would look at the bullpen. Not too much, just other than staying loose. Maybe have some music going, really, some really get after it, hardcore,
Like
whatever it
the
is for anybody, just to stay loose.
Yeah, I can imagine music for people like especially back then. I mean, nowadays like guys have like phones that they could just put their like Bluetooths on
or
and just kind of
earbuds
jam
on or
their own way.
something. Yeah,
But
definitely.
like before when it wasn't that, it was like okay, put the radio on, put the stereo on, put the tape on, stuff like that, and it's like okay, who's got the Rock, who's got the Guns N' Roses and whatnot,
Yeah, who's
uh,
got right. Got
stuff like
right.
that.
Absolutely.
Um, but one of the other questions I have, so we talk about a lot of like the pitchers that
All right.
nowadays.
So we
Go ahead.
got breaking news. The first pitch is going to be at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to
Yeah,
be at 8.
we
Okay,
broke that
so-
a couple minutes ago.
So a couple
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. I just broke the news. It's all good.
Yeah, we got
All
it.
good.
I was gonna tell me, don't tell me no more delays.
So that's what I was hoping. I was like, don't say 8:30 now. But anyhow, so I wanted to answer your
I think they're
question
pissing
about.
off Wheeler too.
I wanted to answer your
Right.
question about the Hall of Fame and like these players and some of the struggles. Because I thought first I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to answer it in a way where I thought it's the question that I thought you were going with, but you didn't. And that is, yeah, some of the pitchers I think are starting pitchers are going to have a hard time, but guys like Verlander and Kershaw,
Mm,
maybe even Aaron Nola, it's going to be like the LeBron James effect. These starting pitchers are going to have to pitch until they're in their 40s because in
right.
order to get the stats and the numbers that they need to even be considered. And then at that point, it's like, are you on the Cleveland Guardians just pitching until just to have, just to be, that is going to be an interesting judgment call because
Yeah.
guys like Verlander, like they've won, Kershaw, they've won, but like a guy like Aaron Nola, unless he gets a World Series anytime soon, you got to start to ask yourself the question, like, are you just giving Nola the nod because he just pitched longer? And I've said this about LeBron James, and I'll say this about like any player that does this. There is
Yeah.
a difference
Definitely.
between getting a Hall of Fame nod because of your greatness and getting a Hall of Fame nod because you participated. There's a big difference.
That's
Um,
interesting, Joe. That's a good. That's an interesting
so
point.
the other part, when this is where I thought your question was going, because you brought up Barry Bonds earlier.
Mm,
The idea of will the guys that did steroids or
mm.
allegedly did steroids, um, to keep it as PG as possible. Um, don't need any lawyers coming after me. But anyhow, so uh, guys that were allegedly did steroids, those guys like the Bonds, the McGuires, the Sosas, the Clemens, and so on and so forth. Do I think those guys should be let in? Do I think that the Hall should reconsider the parameters in that way? Honestly, I do because the numbers still stand. We can't act like they don't. We can't act like, Kyle Schwarber got 10 or 20 more home runs and he starts getting closer and closer to the Bonds record. We can't act like the Bonds record doesn't exist. We can't act like it doesn't exist all the time, but act like it exists some of the time. Like it either does or it doesn't. Like you
Right.
either you dismiss the numbers and you take his name off the record book entirely, but MLB hasn't done that. They still consider him the home run king. Okay, well then put the king in the hall. Like there's no conversation at that point. Like you're debating because of the ethics. Okay, but you made this point, and I think and me and my friend made this point a long time ago. You could put whatever enhancement drugs in your body, but it's the eye to the ball. It's what you do with your body movement. It's seeing the ball. You could be you could look like Hulk Hogan. You could look like Andre the Giant and have a baseball bat in your hand, and you could have been roided up and all that. But the problem is if you don't know how to swing the bat correctly, you're not going to hit it over the fence. I mean, you're just not. I mean, you brought it up is like the approach needs to be fundamentally sound. And sometimes it's not always about 100% power, it's about your technique and your swing. Okay. So if that's the case, then me and my friend were correct in the sense that Barry didn't necessarily need the steroids to prove it. And I think in more times than not, they enhanced them, but they didn't enhance his vision, they didn't enhance his eyesight, they didn't enhance like his hand speed, like that stuff they didn't enhance. So my feeling is that the steroid guys should get in or at least should be considered because if they're not, then you just need to take their records off the books. You just need to wipe their existence away from MLB because you're giving them no opportunity to live in infamy when it comes down to going to the Hall of Fame.
I think it's well said, Joe.
Yeah, I thought that was well said.
I mean, that was well said. And I agree. I agree with you as well too. Do I think they should be in? I do.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know,
I mean, if they didn't, then you're right. Just like you said, Joe, then their whole career needs to be wiped out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no numbers or whatnot, but I've never seen anybody as good as Bonds. And I mean, I guarantee he probably didn't need to do any if he, of that stuff. I mean, does that help out your hand-eye coordination? No. It just keeps you, I think it keeps you. I was a perfect guy to do it, by the way.
Right.
I should have done it. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I just couldn't do it.
Right.
And, but what it did was that you didn't get tired when you play every game. Okay. When you play every game, we try like just crazy hours, and you got to be, get tired during the season. You really do. And, that from what I hear, that it keeps you feeling like you do going into spring training.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I mean, after spring, it just wears your butt out. It really does. This game does. And that's why, I mean, there's only 780 players per year, in the big leagues. And, it's why they get paid the way they get paid, is that not a lot of people can do what they do. Bottom line.
It's true.
And, we got this collective bargaining agreement coming up, and that's that's probably a whole segment for you there.
Yeah, I was going.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I was going to ask you about that too, but maybe it's another time we can ask you about that.
Well, we got a whole game. Trust me, we can figure it out.
Yeah, exactly, right.
The one thing I was going to bring up is that there's been something proposed by MLB that's on the table, amongst other things, with the new CBA, and that is two things about the MLB draft. And you brought up the number. I think you said it was like 700-800 players get brought into the MLB each year. Well, that might be shrunk, at least from the standpoint of prospects, because they're thinking about lowering the amount of rounds in the MLB, the first year MLB draft, from whatever it is now to 10 rounds, and then including international players within those drafts. So, like, instead of like the LA Dodgers just being able to get, or LA, or coastal teams that favor getting Japanese-born players and whatnot, everyone would have a chance. So, like, if the Phillies had the third overall pick in that, and they wanted the new Japanese upstart, they could draft that guy. So that is a conversation piece that's on the board for the CBA, lowering the amount of draft rounds and then including international prospects. What's your take on that?
You know why they want to do that, Joe? Because they want to outsource player development. They want to outsource player development. They think it's a sunk cost, meaning like they don't see any return on player development. And when I came up, that was huge to me. I learned so much about this game when I got into professional baseball. I didn't really learn in college. I was just athletic. I could hit. I don't know. I didn't really know what's going on. But I remember when I first got to, I end up signing with the Phillies and going to short season, and then end up going right to instructional ball right after that in Clearwater. And they started to teach me the outfield and started to teach me different base running. I was like, whoa, I didn't learn any of this. I went to a great college, and nothing against University of Miami. And it just, like, that's where I really learned baseball. And now, when they took away, 2 levels a few years ago, which took away about 1,500 to 1,800 professional players, and now putting, those guys are now going to independent ball, or Japan, Korea, wherever. And it's smaller the pool. So what I see, like when I watch the College World Series, which I love college baseball, But I'm watching the College World Series, and I'm going, but these guys aren't seeing anything that much different as far as in the arms. But the same amount of the same mental mistakes or the same mistakes that I'm seeing in college is that I'm starting to see more in the Major League Baseball. And what I'm trying to get at is that they're putting a lot of money into these draft guys, and then they're going, hey, we got our money, and so here, well, he's got to get up to the big leagues so that we can justify our pick.
Right.
Okay, but he hasn't earned shit. I mean, he's a good player, but you gotta earn it through the minor leagues, and it's tough because now you start to face the international guys that are in the minor leagues. That these guys are just great players. They just don't know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
And that's what I don't like about Major League Baseball, and me and a lot of other ex-players are really upset because they're outsourcing player development to colleges. In colleges now, I mean, they don't really have, because all these guys are really one-year rentals because of all the transfer portals and the NIL shit that's going on. And these NIL deals are continue to go up. So what incentive do they have to play professional ball?
Right.
I mean, yeah, you got your first round, maybe 2-3 rounds. And then after that, these NIL deals are going saying, hey, it doesn't matter. We'll pay for your college. And then we'll give you, $500 to $1 million. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, what I think it was this year, the minor league base pay went up and the max pay went up. Like,
yeah, but still,
it's like, okay, great, but like they're still not they're making peanuts down there.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
In comparison
true.
to, like, and I made this argument, I believe it was a couple of years ago, James, with our good friend Frank Finnegan on our show.
Yeah.
About how, like, some of these guys in the minors, like, they don't make as much as you think.
No.
And some of the travel expenses and some of the other stuff that they have to deal with, like, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing.
not.
I had a guy, my cousin, who he's right now playing third base and center field occasionally in California in college. And so, here's the thing is, with these NIL deals, you're right, Jason, like, when your base pay is like less than $1 million and you have to pay for most of your expenses in the minors, and college is saying, look, we'll pay for your education, we'll pay for your board, and we'll give you a nice hefty sum. Like, we'll give you a nice walking around money of $500,000 to $750,000 or $1 million. I mean,
sure.
as a 19, 20-year-old kid, I don't know what I would do with that much money. I would well, I know that I would be irresponsible. I know that for a fact. But, the idea that they're handing these kids this kind of money at these certain colleges with these NIL deals, it's one of the reasons why some of these programs are not. I mean, some people are saying, "Oh, it gives parity." No, it gives discontent, because some of these guys are just picking and choosing where they want to go and reneging on their commitment to the team that they already committed to. It's like having a World Series manager, and then the manager's like, you know what? I want to go somewhere else. Why? Just because I want to. And it's like, but you just won the World Series. Like, okay.
That's kind of like how the Marlins were after 2003. There was like a fire sale.
Well, yeah, but
the other market team,
right?
Yeah.
And that's just, it is what it. I mean, it's crazy. It's freaking Miami. There shouldn't be a smaller market, but
it's
but
amazing.
You're right. You're right, Joe.
It's amazing to me that Miami can't sell out a major league home game, but can sell out the World Baseball Classic. It's like, what?
True.
Like, okay.
Well, that all depends on who's running the show too. And even when they had like Derek Jeter and like even that didn't even get any plugs either. Well, they did, but not much though.
Here's the thing with this potential for the MLB draft and the international players, maybe it opens the door for a team like Miami that can go get like these guys that are high prospects in like the Dominican and whatnot, because they wouldn't have to go very far from home.
True.
They would be just right off the water. Like, okay, these, you know, there's a possibility, but I understand your point, Jason. Is like some of the outsourcing that MLB is doing, and we can all like put roses on it and paint it into a beautiful color, but the bottom line is it's all about the money, and it's all about the bottom line. And for them, it's like, okay, we know we could get international players and prospects because we're not fighting against the NIL. We're fighting against like foreign currency that they're not getting paid much of anything.
No.
So
It's true.
we can bring them over and be like, we'll give you $3 million American. They're looking over and going, done. Like, okay, like I don't even know how to where to send and spend that. I'll send half of it back to Japan. It's the interesting thing. Me and my friend talked about this, and maybe the CBA will change it, maybe it won't. But the Shohei Ohtani contract, the Shohei Ohtani contract's very interesting because I think it's got like 7, 8 years, maybe 9 years left as far as the contract, but then he gets paid like 20 years after his contract is after that contract is over, like as deferred payment. My friend was like, "Well, that's smart on him," and I was like, "Why you say that?" He said, "Well, first off, he doesn't understand that he's doing that in California, which is the highest taxed state in the country. But that being beside the point, when he's done and retired, he's going to get paid all that money that is deferred for the 20 years, and he's going to go back to Japan, and he's not going to get it taxed. What is he going to get it taxed for? He lives in Japan."
Right.
And I'm
That's
like,
true.
well, that's very clever, but it's also very underhanded. But this is where I think a lot of the people with the CBA are going to fight. And then I think that's one of the reasons why Philly fans are so on edge about this year, is because we almost kind of see the forest through the trees. We see that there may not be a season next year.
Wait a minute.
And so that's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
What's up, Mitch?
Everything all right?
Oh, nothing. I was talking to myself. I thought, okay, all good. Sorry about that. But
No problem.
Oh,
we
you're
got a couple of comments here.
Go
So
ahead.
Star Wars has the Dodgers winning 10-1. My guy Ted goes, "What's up to everybody?" Star Wars also goes, "Whalers getting destroyed." My guy
Okay.
Greg says, "What's up?" And my guy MSK goes, "Sports for nerds." That is right. He's actually a part of the Hardcore Sports Network. Shout out to him. Phillies don't
Okay.
earn a postseason spot. That was from Star Wars. Our good friend Connor Okita, he's also part of the network as well. And my guy Philly Halftime, who's also part of the network. Thank you all for tuning in.
If Star
There you
Wars did something happen, and I mean, he's mad about the Phillies.
Yeah, he seems.
I think he might
seems
be a Dodgers fan.
closet Dodger fan.
Yeah, and good on you, and go blue, I suppose. But yeah, this is a unofficial kind of thing, so you are going to hear a lot of Phillies bias, my friend. So if you are okay with that, then please stick around. But
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in for a fun night, guys.
but by all means, the best thing you could do, Star Wars, is hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you very
Amen,
much,
brother.
He's already subscribed, but it's all good. Did they announce the lineups yet? Do you know the lineup yet, King?
I had it on my phone.
I thought I had it on my phone too. Gonna admit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I don't think the lineups have changed.
As you guys are looking for the lineups, James, your dad put up a hilarious comment. Is that dude able to predict the future? Do put money down on those. I love your dad, James.
Yeah, he's a trip.
No offense to Trey Turner, but the odds for season errors, the over under was 23.5 yesterday. I should have put good money on that because that's definitely going to be over.
What's he got on the season?
15.
Oh, damn! Out of how many chances? You know, I don't think they changed the lineup.
I got it right here.
So what's his percentage?
His percentage, fielding percentage?
Yeah.
I think I saw like a 80, 81%, 80, some 79 or 81%, one of the two. But they're minus their fielding total, not just Trey, but their fielding total is one of the worst in baseball. They're like fifth worst.
All right, so we got the lineup for the Phillies. So I think it's the same lineup other than Derek Hill at center field. So it's Turner, Schwarber, Harper, 1, 2, 3, Bohm, Sosa, and JT Realmuto at 4, 5, and 6. Excuse me, and then we got Brandon Marsh, Derek Hill, and Bryson Stott at 9th. Wow, I didn't think Bryson Stott would be at 9th, but that's a little weird.
Sosa playing outfield, I guess.
Sometimes that's not a bad deal. I mean, you want somebody to give you a good at bat at 9, turn that lineup over.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sosa is here. I don't know if so. Oh, let's see.
You said Sosa earlier.
Oh, Sosa. Yeah, Sosa's in left field. Yeah, you're right.
So you have the Dodgers.
I haven't seen this Hill kid play yet.
Left field. Sorry. I said left. I was meant to say outfield. So the Dodgers, it's Ohtani, Pages, Freeman, Muncy, Tucker, Edman, Call, and Alfonso.
Really? No Mookie Betts. Interesting.
No, Mookie Betts is there. He's playing shortstop tonight.
Yeah.
So
where's he batting? Because you didn't mention his name.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. 5th. He's batting 5th. I thought.
5th. Okay.
I think I skipped over him by accident.
Because Mookie right now, he's on a tear, so he'll be the guy that really the Phillies, outside of Ohtani, he'll be the guy that the Phillies really have to watch out for. I believe he had 2 home runs last night. So
I don't know. I don't think Teoscar Hernandez is in the lineup tonight.
Well, it's a good thing because
he might be a pinch hitter later.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is like the amount of depth that this Dodgers team has is kind of like it's annoying and it's kind of like very dangerous, like almost to a point where if you're a Phillies pitcher, you're like, really, just another one, and it's like, okay, I need a break. That's one of the reasons why I'm kind of glad like you have Wheeler and Sanchez. My hope is that they can get another win tonight. That'll make it a series win. And tomorrow, I think we got Aaron Nola tomorrow. So, you're going to have to figure. I mean, I still think Aaron Nola is a flip of a coin from day to day, from start to start. Yeah. I think he's.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All good.
He does start to start, 50-50. He's kind of like a serviceable pitcher. He's a quality pitcher, but so you got to hope that Wheeler can pull off a victory tonight. We'll see how long they let him go. Like I said, the bullpen's been kind of touch and go for the Phillies, and the Dodgers bullpen isn't much worse. So we'll see how it goes as we kind of lead into first pitch here, starting at 8:00. Once again, for anybody who's watching, including you, Star Wars, if you want, you could put like a question out there, and we'd be willing to answer it.
Star Wars might be using the Force tonight, like against the Phillies. He's probably going to the blue side instead of the dark side.
Yeah.
I had to put that out there. Yeah, Red Sox are hot. Like that guy brought up here. Man, they've been on a tear.
Yeah.
We don't play Boston this year, do we not?
We already did.
We already did. You're right. We already did. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
All right. So we got a couple of comments here. My guy Grega goes, Red Sox are hot, Mitch.
Yep.
And halftime goes, the Phillies better win. We just lost to the Mets. We can't lose to the Dodgers right now than the Yankees.
He's right. He's right. Well, and the other thing too is
and then you got to go to Florida, and you got to go to the Marlins, and like the Marlins are no slouches right now.
No, they're a headache. They're a headache.
Yeah,
They're literally tailgating us, man.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that I'm curious about. With us facing the Marlins, if we face Alcantara going into that series, he's on the trade block. That's right before the trade deadline. He would have something very much to prove if he faced us in that series, because he would want to have a very stellar start, even though the last time we faced him, we shelled him.
Right. Yeah, we do good with Alcantara. Alcantara, I mean. So that'll be something to keep a close eye on when we get closer and closer. Hopefully, we'll have like Sanchez or Wheeler on the mound tonight. I'm actually pretty glad we got Wheeler here tonight for the first time since his All-Star rejection.
Yeah, a lot longer rest in between starts. This ought to be good, and that's another reason why I hope for Wheeler to go long in this game, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, the interesting part of all of this is I want to, if Wheeler can go 7 or 8, I think it gives you a lot of hope for the Phillies to be able to pull off a victory. Because
absolutely.
I think that the Phillies offense last night came alive. I think for whatever reason, the Dodgers during the regular season seemed to be snake bit by the Phillies. They have a total winning percentage against Dodgers in the regular season of 63% winning percentage over the Dodgers in the regular season. Only 38% in the postseason, but 63% in the regular season.
Yeah.
So,
Connor checks in. It says, "Tip your waitresses. James will be here all week." Yep, exactly right, brother.
Who said that?
Tip your waitresses. Tip your waitresses. James will be here all week. Like basically, give us a good tip tonight. Like likewise, man. Yeah, this has been going on. I want to say to everybody out there, Phillies coming up in the next couple minutes or so stay tuned for a new feature here that me and Joey have been working on. It's called Audio Description, so I'm preparing myself in every which way. So if I can be a little bit of your own inner Harry Callis or be your inner Scott Franzke for the night, feel free to chime in all along. And also, Star Wars continues to be the star of the headlines tonight, so he's been commenting all night. So hopefully it'll be working in our favor, but we're just close to first pitch here, so stay tuned for that in a couple minutes or so, guys.
I will curse you, I will. But yeah, I mean it's going to be an interesting game for sure. These are two of the perennial NL teams right now.
Maybe a preview of the NLDS or CS again. Maybe one.
You never know. I mean,
never know. Well, Milwaukee's another team that's like red hot right now too. So
Milwaukee, Atlanta's still hanging on.
Yep. I'm worried about the Marlins though too. Gonna admit, Joe.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Marlins. I also worry a little bit about what some of these teams are gonna do during the trade deadline. I mean, right now they're saying that Skubal is not on the trade block. I don't know if that's completely true. I mean,
I wouldn't know.
They could say that, but if a good enough deal comes by, you mean to tell me you're going to decline it? You only got it. You're not sure if you're going to re-sign him. Right. And this is going to be what the Pirates are going to deal with in a couple of years with schemes.
That's true.
You're not going to re-sign him, so you might as well get the best and most out of it. And that's one of the reasons why this CBA is so vital for some of the Players Association and the Players Union, because some of the owners want to kind of level the playing field, and they want to level it to a point where the markets are even. Like a Philadelphia Phillies team, an LA Dodgers team, and New York Yankees team have around the same base salary as like a team as the Rays or the Marlins or the Guardians or whatnot. And to be factually accurate, the only reason why the Phillies and the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Mets can spend what they spend is because of the ownership they have. The
Yep.
owners that own those other teams, yes, their market isn't strong enough to pull in the audience. But there's also the idea that if you can't sell the product, you're not going to make money on the product.
Right. All right, we're getting closer to the first pitch here, right at the top of the hour. They're just showing Zach Wheeler's highlights of his last outing with the Tigers, and he basically says that I'm not going to be the fifth option. He was talking about the All-Star game wise, but now he's getting ready for his warm-ups, and he's getting ready to start up here tonight. So right at the top of the hour. So we'll be getting ready in just a matter of a few moments or so. So stay with us.
James, how
And
do you think this game's going to go?
I think this is going to be a Zach Wheeler not a come out party, but it's going to be a statement game for him to prove to the MLB and also to prove everybody out there that, yeah, I might have not been an all-star game, but now you just woke up the beast. I think he's going to have a real good game tonight. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I think Zach's going to act pissed off, and he has every reason to feel pissed off. He's gonna show MLB, well, okay, you want to snub me? I'm going to show for the rest of the season that you should have put me in, no questions asked. Now I'm just going to my mission, as Zach himself said, my next goal, my next objective is World Series.
Mind you,
All-star
too,
games
since
didn't pan out,
this is
World
actually a
Series
good stat here. Since June the 15th, the pitchers of Sanchez, Wheeler, and Luzardo are 17-1, and all others, including, are 1-11. So it's a good stat to go into this game here tonight. So basically undefeated, except for one game, but right now it looks good too. All right, Shohei Ohtani's about to come into the batter's box. Dodgers are wearing their blue jerseys tonight. They are wearing blue and white jerseys. I believe there's like red. The red lettering is the jersey number, and it says Los Angeles. Phillies are in their pinstripes tonight, wearing the crest that says Phillies, and the first pitch of the ball game is a swing and a miss for Ohtani, and we are underway. First pitch is at 8:01.
Yeah,
Shohei Ohtani coming into the game today. Had a good outing yesterday, or a good pitch. Coming off an injury. Second pitch is inside or low and away for ball one, so it's 1-1. Or high for ball one, excuse me. We were into his windup and the 1-1. And swing and a miss for strike two, so it's 1-2 on the count.
Yeah, Ohtani is 289 on the season with the 22 home runs. So this is a slightly down year in comparison to last year, but he's still trying. Like you said, he's battling with some injuries, and he's hoping to rebound.
We were into the wind and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out, strike three on a swing and a miss. And Ohtani is out for the first time tonight, and the first out of the game. So it's so the first out comes on Shohei Ohtani striking out the first time. So he is 0 for 1 on the night. Good start for Zach.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a start that Zach wants to kind of keep up, and the amount of pitches that he used to get Ohtani out, that's going to be a big deal in order to keep that pitch count where he would want to be.
Andy Pages checks in and they check swing, and they say he does not go around, so it's 1-0. Andy Pages has a 2.69 average this year, so good start for him. He was a factor in that NLCS series. Second pitch is a foul ball, so it's 1-1. JT Realmuto is the catcher tonight for Zach Wheeler. So right now, the good news is for the Phillies is too, after the delay, Zach Wheeler not looking sluggish so far. So that's a good start. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and a grounder up the middle, but foul. So that comes to the third base coach for the Dodgers throwing the ball to the dugout. So that will bring up a 1-2 count on Andy Pages. Pages has a similar record this year that he did last year with a .269 earned run average, and he has a 2.62 average, I think, last year too. Wind in the pitch, and that is a foul ball again, and it's 1-2 on Wheeler. Paz.
You guys are one pitch ahead of me.
Yeah, Jason, I'm right there with you.
I'm kind of like Tony Romo. So sorry about that.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
That's hilarious.
And that could have been strike 3, but instead it just was a bit outside. So it's 2-2.
His fastball looks like it's exploding out.
Oh my God. I thought there was like a line on my monitor, but then I was like, wait, that's the net covering the crowd. I was like, oh, thank God.
Bohm throws the first in time, and that's the second out. So Bohm does a great job on that field and play to Harper. So it's what's the position for the third baseman? That's 6, right? No, not 6. 5. That's 5. 5, right? 5-3 on the put out, and there are 2 outs.
He's playing a little deep there.
Yeah, he did play a little bit deep there. Good man.
Hey, James, what do you have this live? Are you there live?
Yeah, I got it on my tablet.
We're so late.
Yeah, I got it on my tablet. That's why I have it a little bit later than.
Look what halftime said. Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play.
The John Fogerty song. That's a good one. Here's Freddie Freeman coming in here, and the first pitch was 0-1, and now it's a 1-1 to count. Freddie Freeman coming in this year, actually coming off the All-Star game last week here in South Philadelphia, so it's a 1-1 count. Wheeler has the signs and the 1-1 pitch, and that's low and away for ball 2.
He's got.
I still can't believe. Yeah, I still can't believe that the All-Star game was here in Philly, and we had the World Cup too. Yeah, and we had the World Cup too. Like, what are the odds?
Here's the 2-1 foul ball, 2-2. So that's the good news is about what Zach Wheeler is too, is that he actually looks like he's have a lot of command in this game here tonight. I think he's looking very sharp so far.
Hey, Jason, I have a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Have you thought about doing like
line
your
drive
own
up the middle? That's going to be trouble for Turner,
and he
got him in time. In time to get him until Trey Turner redeemed himself here.
Yeah.
So no runs, no hits, nobody left at the end of 1.5. It's the Dodgers with nothing, and the Phillies coming up.
Oh.
Yeah,
good
Jason,
stuff with Trey Turner.
Good at that, dude. I'll help you set it up.
No, I mean, I have thought about that. I really have, because I enjoy the game. You know, I enjoy watching the game. You know, I mean, them millions of hours I feel like that I've watched and studied, and you know, oh, this guy's a lefty. I didn't even know this guy's a lefty. But whatever.
Yeah, you could give like the insight, like, and then you can bring your former Phillies on.
I'd love to do it more. I really would. I mean, maybe it could be a little bit more interactive than, you know, watching it on ESPN or MLB.
Yeah.
Where you get to ask questions and stuff. Like, I love that stuff. And you know,
like you see
there's a lot of smart fans out there.
Oh my God. Yes. You know, oh my God.
Not to say that I know everything, but I mean, I can always learn something. Absolutely. I tell guys, nobody knows everything.
No, that's true.
Look at all these professional athletes who do podcasts. Ryan Clark just got let go of ESPN. He might start one.
That's true. Yeah.
Are people going to listen to him?
Him and Manuel Acho could be.
My dad really does.
Yeah, but I think Cam Newton got laid off today too. Gonna Mitch.
Really?
Yeah. Who's going to listen to Cam Newton?
Nobody.
Was Carl Ravitch?
Carl Ravitch was laid off too. Yeah.
30 years.
Wow.
Yes, I did play center field. My favorite position.
There you go. But
well,
there's
Jason, something for you.
I'll help you like start one.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, I will reach out to you, Mitch, if I want to get going or something like that. Like I don't know all the, you know, the technology part of it.
Right.
You know, I have this.
All right, Phillies back up from commercial break. Trey Turner coming in, stepping into the batter's box.
Nathan can help you out too with that. He's
standing tall with his feet slightly wider than the shoulder width apart. As he takes a couple batting swings here. He's him along with Schwarber, Harper, Bohm, Sosa, JT, and so that's the Phillies lineup, and they'll be opposed by Jacob Wapleski, if I can get that right. So he's 10-2 on the season with an ERA, I think, similar to Weaver in his first pitches of a strike, so it's 0-1. As Trey Turner batting from the right side, from
Not
his
a
right side.
strikeout. He's not a strikeout pitcher. The ball's going to be put in play. He's probably got good.
Trey has to continue.
Trey
his,
Turner has
posture.
tapped his helmet, so that means he's looking for an ABS challenge. So the first time we'll experience the ABS challenge, Jason.
Now, hey, James, are you able to pause here so we don't catch up?
No, I couldn't. I tried to do that, but I think it just stops the feed. It doesn't stop the feed, but it just stops it continues to go after I pause it.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, it
that's my
does.
fault.
But if you pause it, then we can all catch up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Pause it and then count to like
pause it at a full pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, when I try to pause, I missed the pitch. Gonna admit. That's my fault. That's my fault.
You're good.
Yeah.
Trey Turner still in at a 1-2 count, and it's fouled, so it looks like
There
the
you go,
ball goes
Connor.
on again.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I think you're on right now. I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good, dude.
This guy had 5 Ks in his All-Star game. That's a tough pitch.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
I'm thinking,
1-2 pitch.
so as a hitter here, guys, and just watching this one hitter, watching Trey Turner, this pitcher must hide the ball pretty well. There's something that these guards aren't seeing.
How important is that for a hitter? Like
Trey Turner strikes out, so he's 0-for-1 on the night. So
if he hides the ball what does that do for you?
What's that, Joe?
Well, I was asking Jason if the pitcher hides the ball well. So what does that take away from the hitter? Like,
so it just hard. Like you don't pick up the ball until later. You know what I'm trying to see is I want to see that ball as close as I can from his hand. You know, that's why, back in the day, you guys remember Randy Wolf?
Schwarber grounds to first, Freeman there for the second out. So
and he was
two outs here for Weber last
He was 85 to maybe 90, but he hit the ball really well. Like the ball jumped on hitters. They couldn't pick it up until later.
I'm not sure, but I think Wapleski is pitching through the stretch, if that sounds right.
Yeah, because he's lefty.
He's a lefty. That's
Lefties
right.
are weird.
Yeah. All right, Bryce Harper about to add to the batter's box like he always does. Bryce Harper does. We have a time here, I think.
Bryce was a teammate of mine.
Yeah.
Right at AAA, right before he got called up to the.
Gets a base hit out of it. Oh, it's going to go to the gapper. That's going to the Xfinity sign. Harper going to second, and here's the throw, not in time. And so Harper's in there at second.
James, you can't
first down.
You can't pause this?
No, I'm sorry. I can't. I mean, I could try, but I can't.
Well, try and then see.
Get him, guys. Get him.
It's coming from.
But he has the live feed from the stadium.
Yeah, it's. I don't know how you can do it. I mean, I could do it off here, but I just say, wait a minute.
No, you don't want to do it off that because you want to see this.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Boom checking in. He's down the count on 1-1. And by the way, my tablet might be ahead of the TV feed. That's probably what it is too.
You must have the Spectrum, the Sportsnet.
Yeah, I got Comcast. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna.
Yeah, again, that I apologize.
No worries. I mean, you're even ahead of radio, so I'm like, I'm hearing the broadcast more from your perspective.
Oh, there it is.
Nice job. Runners in scoring position. Two out RBIs. That's the sign of a next level team. The two out RBIs.
Okay. All right. So the Phillies get on the board.
He was not trying. He didn't look. He was trying to kill it there, just putting the ball in play. The ball hit hard. I mean, he hit the ball hard. Nice job right there. That's always big. 2 out RBIs.
Okay. So we're at so Sosa's batting 5th now. Okay. So that's I guess is Marsh playing tonight? I don't think he is.
Not if they're Kill and if Crawford's playing.
See how big that swing was, guys?
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Way too big. Way too big. That means he was late.
Can't swing. Yeah, it's not good.
Now, when you're late as a hitter, does that mean that your next pitch you're looking to try to speed up your overcompensating?
Possibly, but I mean, again, he was late again on another fastball
tonight. Okay.
If I was a pitcher, I'm not throwing him anything. I'm throwing another fastball up.
Oh, he swung at that one too late too.
What on the?
Wow! What a basket catch by Freeman. Damn.
Okay, so he makes contact here. 0-2.
Yep. Well, Philly's got 2 hits out of it and only 1 left. 1-0 after 1.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing: is I want to also kind of reiterate we are, you are watching the Phillies Dodgers watch party. I'm Joe Marks. That's James Scorza. We are with Mitch Kopsky. We also have Jason Michaels, Philadelphia Philly player here.
Looks like Austin. We can see the keyboard.
What are you doing there, Austin?
And Austin knows.
I was gonna say, wait a second. Did we just get hacked?
Hey, that's fair.
To me.
There's coffee caught up to him.
That's more than thunder now, brother.
Yeah. So, if anybody wants to have comments, questions for Jason Michaels about the game, or about a specific pitch, or about anything baseball related, please send your comments and questions in the comments section.
By the way, I should let everybody know, in case you haven't noticed, Phillies are wearing their pinstripes tonight with the Phillies logo that says Phillies and kind of like a candy apple.
Love the pinstripes.
Yeah, it's a good.
What is your favorite jersey that you ever wore for the Phillies? Which one?
The Philly pinstripes. Yeah.
The Phillies pin. Yeah, that's right. You weren't around for the cream Phillies jerseys when they came out.
No, but I did wear the baby blues when we had a throwback. Now it's I love the baby blues.
You never had to wear the maroon, did you?
The maroon.
I think we did as a promotional one night.
You mean the maroon on maroon, Joe?
See,
I'm
a big fan of the older of the old school unis.
Yeah,
I think they do the City Connect. I'm just old school. I think, I love the older, old school unis. I don't know. I like that more than this.
So the maroon on the maroon was the curse. So they've decided that was never going to be worn again. But
it's kind of like the Eagles with the 75th anniversary jerseys.
If we're talking about old school baseball jerseys, I gotta bring up the old Houston Astros jerseys.
All right, we were checking in.
Those were nice classic jerseys.
All right, Max Muncy checks in.
So, James, your dad goes, Joe Marks beat me to the maroon unis question. And actually, I forgot. So, doing the switch, or whenever the Phillies are coming up to bat, we have 2 more questions for you, James. These are actually 2 people from the Hardcore Sports Network, Connor and our guy Rick. So I'm going to bring those up when the Phillies are going to bat.
Okay. So anything in particular that I got a critique on?
Nah, you're good.
All right, cool. All right, so where was
and apparently, hold on, you guys are going to laugh at this. Apparently, this is a bad Joshua Karuta Growl whatever his name is, he suffered a ruptured testicle and foul a ball off his trunk.
I saw that. I saw that on the message. I was like, wow.
Where's the cup?
Don't move, man. Don't move. Jesus. Better hope that fella's still breathing. That's not fun. That's no
that
fun.
guy. That guy's going to sing at another octave for the next couple of months.
Curly Howard, 3-2 payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and he got him.
Wheeler is on a tear right now.
2 strikeouts.
Yeah,
nice.
Cutter, back-to-back cutter.
You know, and the interesting thing about Wheeler is that his splitter is his more go-to pitch. The cutter seems to be something that is favoring tonight because they think maybe he has a better feel for it. Does the weather sometimes play into that?
Yeah, no, but Joe, you make a good point. That's why, like, they have, every time you go into a new stadium or you face the team for the first time, you get all kinds of information, all kinds.
All right.
On my chair, okay.
All right.
You get all kinds of information. And so that's why you can't go off that. You have to. Some days pitchers, they just don't have a feel for one of their pitches, and as a hitter, I got to pay attention and I got to see that because maybe he has a little bit more feel for the cutter tonight, and he goes to that a little bit more instead of the splitter. Although I think I've seen him throw a couple of splitters and they looked good.
By the way, Mookie Betts flied out too, so that's the second out. To Derek Hill at center field, so 2 outs here in the top of the second. Good start for Wheeler.
Yeah, keeping the pitch count low means he's going to possibly go.
Actually, he's at 24 pitches already going to minute.
That's decent. It's
not bad.
Yeah,
you want to have 15 or less per inning.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other day, I don't know if you saw this, Jason.
Brian Dela Cruz from AAA too.
The other day, the fifth pitcher in the rotation, Ron Held, was in, and he had 31 pitches after the first inning and 32 pitches after the second inning. So he would have 63 pitches.
Strike 3 called
in 2 innings of work.
Always well. Dodgers just challenged for another ABS challenge to see if it's strike 3. I think it's strike 3 going to mitt.
How the hell are you not swinging at that shit? That ball was a strike the whole damn way.
Right.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's a ball. Wow.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a ball too. But, I mean, that ball was a strike for, what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
6 inches.
That's Kyle Tucker for you. Wheeler did. And Wheeler did not like that either. Like his reaction was kind of annoyed.
Back when I played, strike 3.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I worry about pitchers like if there was like a Roy Halladay pitching in this day and age, I think he probably wouldn't stand it.
Now I would worry about pitchers back in Jason's day. Because if they would have got something like that, they would have thrown at the guy.
Harper the first to Wheeler in time to get him.
So that's the third out, James?
Yep, third out. No runs, no hits, nobody left.
Third out for like 5 minutes.
All right. So there it is. There's the third out for me. But
just call me James. Just call me Tony Romo for short
Wheeler looks good, guys. I mean,
he does look good.
He's got good flow going on. He's got good presence. He's got control of his splitter and his cutter, and his fastball looks good.
Hey, Mitch,
I got it. Yeah. Right, so, Jason, this question comes from our guy Rick. It's actually his birthday today. So shout out to Rick.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you. As one of Pat Burrow's best friends on the team, what is your favorite or wildest story at a bar or club with Burrow?
Oh, God.
That you can disclose. Let's put that out there. That you can disclose. We are not trying to get you or Pat Burrell in trouble.
No. Pat had he was really beloved by the Philly fans, big time. He really was. And wherever he went, there was just this presence that came with him, and people just gravitated towards him big time. And I got the chance to see it firsthand, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing, but he handled it well. One thing with Pat and I, the 4 years I was with him there in Philly, I mean, we showed up early, we played as hard as we could, and then we would go possibly have a drink after or go to eat or something like that. But we loved playing there. Pat loved playing there. It was he was the number 1 pick, for them in '98, and I was, the 5th pick for them, or 4th round. But it was special, and just the way Philly really treated him, and it was awesome that he was able to be a part of the '08 team to win the World Series, with Philly, which I was there too, but I was cheering for the Phillies, even though I was with the Pirates that year.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're back to the game. We're do the other question later. Go for it, James.
All right, so JT's down to count 0-1.
Oh, what are you waiting on?
Yeah, that didn't look good.
No,
that one was a little late. So that's 2.
Oh, this one's funny. James, your dad goes, Jason, you can plead the 5th if necessary.
And I did. That was. Look,
all right.
We have good times,
Oh, it's not. It's his wind up. It's more like I thought it was a stretch, but it's more of his wind up. And JT, I didn't like that pitch either.
You got him.
Yeah, that was a little tardy. Yeah. Check swing. He didn't go around. Yeah, dude, that's bad.
What were some of your favorite haunts to go to with you and Pat? Like my dad used to say,
Irish pub, which was what it was.
Brennan Marsh standing in
20th
Walnut and
0-1 on the first
23rd
pitch.
maybe, or
that's 20. It was 28th.
No, it had to be a.
All right, 0-1 foul ball.
Hit
the umpire though.
We lived a lot.
Hit him in the. Did it hit him in the? Oh, I think I hit him in the worst spot.
Rittenhouse is.
Yeah.
Which was an awesome place. It was 6 minutes to the field. Come home, come back and park my car in the garage. It was. After the games, you're still up after the games. It's
in the 0-2.
The adrenaline from the game. You're up.
Oh, just about. Sorry. Okay.
Oh wow, my friend is at the game.
All right. 1-2 foul ball.
At least JT's fighting through it.
No, it's Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh. Yeah, JT struck out on a check swing.
Good pitch, good foul right there.
Yeah, it was a good pitch.
Yeah, both.
Brandon's having a really resurgent season this year with his batting average and his approach.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And he just struck out. I didn't like that.
Did the announcers jinx? Anyhow,
you screwed it up for him.
That's kind of what I'm thinking with this guy. I think he's got some deception and at the fact that he's throwing, mid 90s.
Yeah.
There's some deception as a hitter. Like I tell guys all the time, there's going to be times you're going to see guys that nobody sees, but you'll see them really well. But then there's going to be guys that just get hit all over the place, but you can't see them. It just everybody's different.
Yeah.
I think it was the pitcher that the Phillies just saw in the Mets with I think his name was McLean. He had a little bit of deception.
That son of a bitch has got great stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Nolan McLean or whatever. No, he was on the USA team.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm very impressed by his stuff, and I don't like to say that about any pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got good deception. He definitely deceived some of the Phillies hitters.
All right.
Definitely sped up the game. I thought that the Phillies
pitches. All right.
Phillies hitters could possibly, step out, make him take a breath, make him slow the game down. It felt like McLean wanted to speed the game up as fast as possible.
Yeah. Don't mean to change the subject here, but Derek Hill walked on 4 pitches. So it looked like he couldn't. I think he couldn't locate. Wipleski couldn't locate on Derek Hill.
2 out walks, guys. 2 out walks.
It's always fun.
Oh.
I remember Derek Hill had
that checks in.
Derek Hill had a couple stolen bases a couple days ago. So he went from
Be
first
ready
to
for
third.
ball in the dirt.
Yeah.
Gotta be hey, guys out there, if there's any kids listening, like right now, the lefty on the mound, I'm expecting a ball in the dirt. I got to get to second base.
Okay, second. Throw to second and not in time as it was a little late.
He stole first. He stole first move.
Yeah, he stole something.
That's so good.
That's a good lead.
He got the second. I didn't know if they were going to leave that hole open.
Now this is where he could be looking at what you were talking about, Jason. A pitch in the dirt, and he'll be off third.
But I'm not as aggressive here. I got 2 outs. Don't want to make the last out at third.
11 stolen base on the season for Derek Hill. Yeah.
How many stolen bases, James?
11. 11. He just got 11.
He's got some speed. I mean, it looks like
Ponchos are out again. Oh boy.
All right, is James going to tell us what happens before it happens?
Well, I'll try to paint the picture.
It's all good. That was a good competitive swing right there.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I think he was sitting on a different.
I'm in play-by-play mode too. That's.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, bud. I was just.
No, you're good. It's all good. I don't want to be like Eddie the Mush here.
Just put the ball in play. Put the ball in play. Who cares?
That wasn't a good swing. No, I didn't like that.
It stayed fair or it stayed in play.
Yeah, he just got under it. Don't like the Ponchos being out though. At the end of 2, it's still.
They look like some big raindrops.
Yeah, it's coming down. What's the score again? What was it?
1-0.
Oh, 1-0. Oh, okay.
It's still 1. Oh wait, I guess it's too late now. We didn't do our predictions.
Nah, that's all right.
I guess it's late now.
Don't worry.
Do y'all usually do predictions?
3 words or less. Too much commentary.
I stream mostly Sixers games on my channel. So with the chat, I would do the score predictions, player of the game, and stuff like that. I'm more of a basketball guy, so that's the way I do it.
No, that's all right. It's all right. Yeah. It's all good.
It's all good.
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
Well,
all good, man.
Hey, Mitch. Remember you said like 3 words or less? Yeah, I think at the end of it's going to be too much commentary for my sake.
It's all good. It's all good. So, guys, he texted me. He can only stay to 9:20.
Okay.
And then Austin's going to jump in, and then we'll finish the game.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So try and get questions in for him, Mitch, between now and then.
Hey Joe, how you think he's going so far on my end with the audio description? Are we doing
perfectly fine? You're doing great.
Giddy up.
Did he just say giddy up?
Yeah, Kramer from Seinfeld.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, wait, what? I was so confused.
Well, I'm a Seinfeld aficionado.
Yeah.
Well, according to my dad, Joe Scorsese said,
hold on, James.
Sounds like a lot of. Hoopla! It sounds like a lot of.
Hoopla! Swear to God.
Yeah, actually.
Been on the stream for long enough. I don't need a hoopla. Keep your hoopla to yourself.
Anyway, we're back here now. Zach, we're
like John Crook right now.
Oh my God, John Crook! I would have a beer with him every time when he talks about old stories.
I would have several.
You know what? Here's a question for all of us. If you could pick any Phillies player to have a beer with, who would it be? Any Phillies player, past or present? Who would it be?
They have to be alive, right?
Oh, I have to say Larry Anderson.
Dead, it doesn't matter.
LA for me.
I pass on the player. I want a beer with Harry Callis.
Harry Callis or Harry Callis? No, actually Harry and Larry. Harry and Larry. Yeah. Or Wheels, or Wheeler, like Chris Wheeler or something, maybe.
I tell you, Larry Boa, you guys would love to have a beer with Larry Boa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Awesome. I've heard stories.
All right, 1 out. I think it was a grounded to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
I had a conversation with Lenny Dykstra, believe it or not, in a bar, so I actually had a drink with Lenny.
I can't believe you did that, Joe.
Yeah, well, We were talking about beers with Phillies, so
I mean, you could have had beers with Bob Cooney, but he wasn't available.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other story.
Troy got grounded the first throw ball. Oh, look out! There was a little bit of a you got him? Oh wow, you got him.
Nice job by Harp. By the way,
nice job by Harp. Exactly right.
Knowing that you're going to get hit, nice job.
Wow, that was a hell of a play.
That was. See,
man.
I just saw it. Whoa.
A little bit of a man. Oh man, that looked like a tap. I mean, that was good job by Trey too, and also getting there and Harper kind of like getting him in time. That's like you said, Jason, great play.
Yeah, James, you're doing a great job with the play-by-play, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I work at it.
We're here in the future.
Yeah, I'm predicting the future. Yeah. Dude, I can't tell you how many times Tony Romo does it. The Jim Nance. It's like, come on, man. Just, I'm a play-by-play guy. I don't want that guy trying to be a screwball to me.
I've never noticed it. I've never noticed that he does.
Really? That. Oh man, I notice it all the time. Well, maybe he's a cowboy. Maybe that's why I hate him. No, but he does a good job though. I can't complain. All right, that's
I think he does a good job.
Off the middle.
The inside.
Yeah. So he's going to go to second and not in time. All right.
That's good hitting, people. I'm just going to tell you right now.
That was a good hit. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that pitch, that was a pitcher's pitch, and look at that stupid shit. What are you doing?
Oh man, that's not good.
Freaking stupid.
That was terrible. That was Alfonso too.
Yeah. But that's good hitting. Man, that's some quick hands.
I miss Alfonso Soriano.
Oh, he was a great player. He was a great player. He was so
fun to watch.
Yeah, you're right about that. He was a good with the Cubs. All right, Shohei Ohtani back up again with 2 out.
That's when I was like really into baseball, like in the 2000s. But then I was just like, nah.
He was great on MLB The Show.
Oh my God.
Him and Ryan Dempster, Kerry Wood.
Yeah, I suck at MLB The Show. My buddy would kick my ass every time. I'm talking about like 20-0. And then I'll kick his ass in NBA 2K, so we're even.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. All right, Ohtani with the rounder up the middle. Oh, that's wow. I didn't like that. Yeah, tie game. Shit. Oh, Ohtani's going to second and he's in there. Oh wow, he got in there. God.
So
I thought he got in there.
Talking about playing MLB The Show.
I don't know. I think he's out.
The one guy
I think he's out.
Swing was
got it challenged.
So wild was Ichiro Suzuki. Trying to swing with Ichiro Suzuki and getting his bat lined up with the ball was never an easy thing.
Oh no, you're right about that.
For having that kind of swing.
That and well, before we do that, he get in there? Oh wow, he slipped a trip.
They challenging it?
Alfonso tripped.
They got him out. Did he score? Did he score?
Did he score though? I don't know.
No. I tell you what, and hey, this is a teaching moment right here. Because he's out at second, the play's over, the runner doesn't score. Because I've seen this happen before. You have to run it. You gotta don't go. Oh well, I'm safe right now. But he got
a little too excited.
If he's out, that run should not count.
Yeah, I agree. That's the end of the inning. Well, they are challenging it though. Don Mangley asked to challenge it. They're looking at Ohtani, seeing if he got in there at oh wow, he stutter stepped too. Ohtani too.
Yeah. You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh. So my friend is a big Sixers fan, and he goes, "LeBron James will not hold me hostage tonight. He's at the Phillies game." So that makes sense.
I was gonna say LeBron's not at the Phillies game, is he not?
No, my friend is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was like, "LeBron is not holding me hostage tonight. I'm at the game."
Yeah, closing time for him.
I'm getting tired.
Man,
just LeBron, pick a team already, please.
It's exhausting.
I know, and they're holding out on the damn schedule because of his ass.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
keeping them. It's kind of like Aaron Rodgers when he was keeping the Steelers hostage. Not hostage, but still. I mean, it's make a decision already. All right, so we're still deciding. Okay, here's the umpire's decision.
Don't say it, James. Don't you say it.
I'll wait for you guys to say it. All I know is that's the end of them. Well, they could just.
I think he's out. I think he got him on the right. Yeah, there should be no run. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Good eye. Good eye by you, Jason.
But but as a runner right there with 2 outs, don't freaking let up because of shit like that right there. That drives me nuts.
Oh, I hear you.
Oh gosh.
So after
fundamental stuff.
2.5.
Yeah.
1-0 still.
Yeah, still 1-0. 1 man. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, nobody left. 1 left. I mean, and after, or 2 left. I think after 3.5, it's 1-0 Phillies.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch. There's another question for Jason.
Yep, I got it right here. Let me just pull it up real quick. Our boy Connor. Let's see if I can find it. There we are. You were a part of Ed Wade's first draft class over the years that you played in Philly. Could you see the makings of the 2008 championship team, even though you weren't necessarily on that team?
Yeah. Man, what a question. Interesting question.
That's a
My
good
guy,
question.
Connor.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the pieces. You know, when I got traded, they traded me and they brought in Arthur Rhodes. But Arthur Rhodes wasn't on that 08 team, was he? Lefty.
No.
I don't remember.
I think it was Aaron Rowand.
Yep.
No, it was that was the year before that in 07, 06, 07.
Oh, okay. So then, okay. You know, it's just the whole. You know, you got Chooch behind the plate. You got Utley. You had J. Roll. I think. Did you have Pedro Feliz at third?
Yep. Oh yeah, what a
You had
pro.
Burrow in the outfield.
Jeff Jenkins too.
Jeff Jenkins. That's right, a veteran. Who was first? Oh, Ryan
Howard. Ryan Howard. Yeah. Shane Victorino was at center field too.
Had great pieces in there. Plus, again, Philly, and this is what the fans. I mean, it's so freaking hard to come in there and play.
All right,
it really is. And, I came in as an Astro. Oh, nice job! Way to be aggressive. Change it first pitch.
Right.
I came in as an Astro, as a Pirate, and it was close to. I knew that the Phillies, especially that year in 08 when I was with Pittsburgh, we came in late, and you can just feel the intensity, in the stadium, and just they had it. The fans had the back, and the team was just playing well. They really were. But yes, a lot of those guys were Ed Wade's class. Ed Wade's.
Yeah, true. That's true.
I was, a big fan of Ed Wade. He shot it to me straight, and which I love hearing. I don't, let's not lie. Just tell me to be straight.
All right, we were down.
Okay, that's fine.
Has a 1-1 count.
Figure out how to get it better.
Has 33 home runs.
Well, that's why you probably had such a good relationship with Larry Boa.
I like his average is up more.
Swing and a miss.
Sure, Schwarber.
For Schwarber, so he's down to count 1-2.
Yeah,
that's probably why your relationship was so strong with Boa, Jason, is because Boa was always known for telling it straight as it was.
Yes.
Not kicking it around.
And I think that's what's missing. Number one in society, but in baseball, like you got to just. I mean, like screw the sensitivity. Like it is what it is. Like I need some constructive criticism that will help me as a player.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make me better. And a lot of guys, they whimper and they can't do it. Like man.
I think when people say, they wish that they had people that were straightforward. You mentioned something about constructive criticism. There is a big difference. I mean, I'm an educator by trade, there's a difference between just criticism saying, "Look, you stink,"
Or he looks at the
and
runner at
and
first, the
constructive
pitch,
criticism saying you stink, but this is how you can
three and
improve.
two.
Yeah,
Full
but
count.
constructive criticism. So you stink, but do this,
Right.
or you need to do that better. And sometimes we know,
Three
and
balls
just
and two
sometimes we need a kick in the butt. I mean, we're human.
3-2
We
pitch.
need a kick in our rear
Foul
end
ball.
once in a while. Wait for the ball in the dirt. Ball in the dirt.
He struck out. Shit. I thought he fouled it off. That's my apology.
But I mean, like that's the thing is like, we talked about Trey Turner earlier, and it's the idea of like, okay, Trey, you're not playing well in the field. Okay, so fine. So then figure out what can you do constructively to improve. And I mean, like you said, he knows it. He owns it.
Crushed it. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, I thought he did. And too much mustard on it. No, I false alarm.
But and I tell guys a lot. I said, many times I had to wake up the next day and say, "Hey, today's a new day."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You have to put that shit in the past, and I know, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard as a baseball player. It's hard just in general to do, but it's something that you have to do and it's just to stay in the present. Like what happened yesterday? Hey, what happened yesterday is yesterday.
Throw it over the first time. Not in time.
I'm the best player today.
Yeah, Warbleski definitely has it tonight for sure. According to Austin,
hey, do you guys think Trey Turner cooks with those gloves? Cooks with them?
I wouldn't know honestly, but it's I don't.
I don't know if I could do it. I think I'd have panicked because I feel like I got an itch. And I won't be able to itch.
Right.
Things on my. I mean, I like to hold my. For me, I like to hold mine, or I would use.
All right, in time, and that's the end of the third. No runs, one hit, one left. After three, we go to the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 Phillies.
So,
hey
Mitch,
Joe,
go ahead.
What show our advertisement for?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, so we're in the fourth inning now. So basically, this is the time that me and Joe have been working on this commercial, or he's been working on this commercial for a while. Today's show and also watch party sponsored by the following at shoppingplaza.store.
Aren't you tired of endless scrolling and overwhelming product searches? At the Shopping Plaza, we simplify and personalize your shopping experience, so finding the perfect product is easier and made for you. Step into a place where every gift and every moment begins with you. Welcome to the Shopping Plaza. Take your team pride to the next level, whether it's the pros or your college favorites. Start your day with a smile and express yourself with designs as bold, funny, or unique as you are. Celebrate the people who matter most, from teachers to family to life's newest arrivals. From holidays to once-in-a-lifetime moments, everything here is built around your story. And it doesn't stop there. Explore the newsstand for trending stories, sports, and inspiration. Because at the Shopping Plaza, where shopping is personal, your story is always in style.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get ready for the top of the fourth inning here in South Philadelphia. Phillies up 1-0. As Joey, before we get into the top of the fourth, would you tell people about your business over at shoppingplaza.store, if you may, actually?
Yeah, so go to shoppingplaza.store. We sell everything personalized and customizable, from sports apparel to holiday gifts to everything that you might need for a wedding, baby shower, and every birthdays and everything in between. Plus, we'll be starting a new service in about a couple of weeks where I will be your personal shopper and be able to design and create whatever product you would want for whatever occasion you need. So go to the shoppingplaza.store, join the newsletter, and make shopping personal again.
Okay, so Andy Pages has just hit a line drive base hit over the left field corner. So right now,
good pitch.
another good pitch though. Yeah.
Better hitting.
And by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, Trey Turner had a different glove last night. He has a different glove tonight. That's like a brownish color. So maybe that's probably what
He
kind
probably burned the other
right
one.
there, James.
probably burned the other way.
Damn, that's a good call.
Yeah. All right. Is this fair or no? It's, that could have been dangerous. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh man, that was close. That was really close. That could have easily gone fair. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, Freeman's emotion was like, yeah.
And Freeman is a dangerous hitter because he's faced the Phillies and Zach Wheeler more than any of the other players in the Dodgers lineup.
This would be like a handicap swing in golf.
By the way, guys, that's the first call. It's not first base umpire's call. It's before first base.
Yeah. It was close though, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
All right, so Wheeler's in the count 0-2.
Freddie Freeman is over 150 at bats against Wheeler in his career, and bats over 250 in his career against Wheeler.
This time easily for
he's got good numbers
for Sosa. All right, good job, Sosa.
Yep.
So that's the first out.
Really quick here after this pitch, I gotta say something.
What's up?
Hold on, I'm about to see the pitch. Let me see the catch. All right, there we go. I just want to give a shout out to 1,000 people in the chat right now. Our Twitters are doing great, so shout out to each and every one of you. Make sure you guys come over to the YouTube side, like and subscribe over there. Appreciate you.
There you go. All right, so it's Muncy there's a towering shot deep left center field back at the wall. It's gone. 2-1 home run for Muncy, and just like that, the Dodgers take the lead. It's 2-1. Max Muncy. God damn.
That's good hitting, guys.
That was good hitting. I got to. Yeah, you're right.
Sucks. I mean, it sucks, but
that's the Dodgers for you.
Yeah, that's
Max Muncy is actually one of those all-time Dodgers, or he's climbing the charts as one of those all-time Dodgers that has really been really successful as a hitter. You think that's just because of his preparation and his way he approaches that every at bat?
Too much of the plate. Yeah, as a cutter.
Yeah, it looked like a middle. It looked like a Zach, kind of like what Chris Wheeler would call it, middle in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Mookie Betts stands in, and he gets the first pitch in there for a strike, so it's 0-1.
Gotta be careful with Mookie.
Yes, for sure. Here is
second pitch. Wheeler missed his spot. That's not what he wanted on that spot. He wanted like a backdoor off the plate, and he just got too much of the plate. And you got to tip your cap. That was just good hitting. Mistake. I mean, that's what we look for as hitters. We have to jump on the mistakes.
Yeah, and he just fixed the mistake right now by striking out.
Oh, good pitch.
Bets on 3 strikes. And my dad checks in and says, a run never is never going to do it in baseball, and that's right. You got to score more than 1 run. I completely concur. Completely agree. All right, 2 outs.
Never ever going to.
Yeah. Got to get some runs here in this next half. Here's Kyle Tucker checking in, standing in. That's a little bit. I guess you could say just a bit outside on the left side for ball 1.
Yeah,
we're into the wine and the 1-0. He's not getting that strike tonight.
So Jason, you played for the Pirates. Did you ever meet that? There's a famous commentator that was up in the Pirates organization for the longest time. I forget what his name is.
2-1 is in there. Streaming this for 2-1.
Shit, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have to be the guy that says the raise the jelly Roger quote, right?
That could be. It
could be.
I don't know if he was there.
No.
No.
I could be mixing up somebody though, because I'm thinking about Mr. Belvedere, where he played a commentator for the Pirates there, but he was really a hot commentator for the Brewers. No, the Indians, the Guardians.
That's Hamilton, Mike Hamilton.
Hit JT and also hit the umpire. Man, JT's a warrior with that stuff.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, that's such a tough position, man. That is, you get your ass kicked.
What do you say, hitters that you train, that because these catchers are crowding these hitters sometimes? JT gets real close to the hitter. Like, what do you say to training hitters?
You can't. I mean, every hitter's a little bit different. Some hitters are, or two hands, finish. Some hitters are longer and they'll have to one hand.
Still dazed about that hit. Hit by like when he got hit.
I bet you that rattled him a little bit. I mean, he's going to show it, but I guarantee that had to rattle him a little bit. That's going to sting. I'm not going to.
Yeah, especially in the head. Like if it hit him in the head for sure. All right, pop up to right field. There goes Marsh, makes the grab, and that's the end of the inning again. So other than the two hits,
Tucker's doing a good. I mean, he's really living up to his contract, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. So at the end of after 4.5, it's now the Dodgers on top 2-1.
Mitch, do we have any more questions for Jason Michaels in the chat?
Guys, leave us some more questions in the chat. We'll bring them up, and it's 2-1 LA as of right now. I could have saw that coming.
Would have been JT would have been a great hockey player. Invincible.
As a guy who got punched in the head a lot as a hockey player, yes, he would have been.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be like Ian LePerriere, my friend. No teeth.
It's like I said, it's a good thing
spitting chicklets.
It's a good thing I was only 5'9", because the 6'2" guys would just swing over me.
Yeah, Phillies need to get some runs here in the second, this fourth inning, because once they don't get any runs, that's basically it's gonna be a long night. But I don't think the rain delay did anything about it, though.
Hey, how often do you guys do like watch parties? Do y'all do it a lot?
This is actually our first Phillies one together.
What other ones do you do? What other?
I do the Eagles. I do the Eagles games with my guy Kukat. I do the Sixers.
Who's that? Who's the Eagles?
The Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia
Eagles. Yeah.
Games I know, but I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
I'm a Buccaneers fan.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for your loss. Rondé Barber, enough said.
Did you notice?
I was at that game.
Did you notice how when you said I'm a Buccaneers fan, that my eyes just went that way, Jason?
We just lost Joey.
You just lost me.
Hey, I'm born and raised here, and I'm a Buccaneer. I mean,
I get it. I get it.
I went to games. My dad would take me to games. It was 3-13 or 4-12. If we're good, we were 5-11. Like I went through the crap. Okay, and I just loved them. I really did. It was just because it's a hometown. It's a hometown team. So
right. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Speaking of throwback jerseys, how do you like the creamsicles?
Love them.
Creamsicle jerseys.
Oh, dude, I was going to ask you that.
I love them. It's just so unique. It's so different than every other team, or anything like that. I just think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they do like a throwback, something like that. I like that.
Well, I mean, you guys got a good season coming up with Baker and a couple of young talented players there in the Buccaneers.
It's fun. I enjoy it. I mean, I just want them to compete each year. Same with you guys. You want the Eagles to compete each year, and they pretty much will. The Eagles always.
Well, hopefully we'll
coached, a lot of great players. I always feel like the Bucs and the Eagles just have great, like,
oh wow,
yes,
just great games with each other.
Absolutely,
their base. Wow, that's unusual for Muncie.
Well, that was kind of a do or die play. When he couldn't feel it was hit too hard for him to pick it up with his hand.
Yeah,
and
also mind you too, like the rain could probably that could be the rain too. Like it might be a factor.
But as a hitter, you're smelling a hit.
Oh yeah,
definitely
definitely.
Smelling a hit.
Definitely. All right, JT back up again for the second time, and he gets a pitch inside for strike one.
Now that leads me to another question, Jason. So like when you go down 0-2 as a hitter,
Yeah.
do you change your?
All
Do
right.
you suggest guys to change their batting stance? Like
A little bit. So the kind of the old school thought process is to spread out just a tad and choke up just a tad. But the thought process is, and I tell my guys, I say, guys, just touch it. Just touch the ball. Don't try to do anything more than you should. All you're trying to do is put it in play.
You mean just like tap it in? Just tap it in?
Just, yeah, exactly. And it's amazing how our hands are allowed to be free. I can't tell you how many times having that thought process.
One on the night.
I would hit a freaking line drive.
Or a double. Speaking of a line drive, that could have been a base hit right there for JT too, but it just got foul.
Good hands, yeah. But you can't do anything else. That's like a front door cutter or an inside cutter right there. Like you can only foul it. You hope to foul it and not pop it up.
All right, so JT
he's got him right now. He can do whatever he wants. He can come back inside. He can go away. To me, you got to expect a strike and just touch it. I'm trying to touch the inside part of the ball.
All right. Bobreski has a stunt in the pitch. That's strike. Man, I didn't like that. Strike three. So that's swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm saying that's how pitching sets that up. Like he had that was tough. You just kind of hope to foul this, honestly.
Right.
Hope to foul. And he is choking up. And sometimes they get lucky.
All right, Brother Marsh, aka Brandon Marsh, checks in. And they gets a pitch inside for ball one. Marsh is also 0 for 1 on the night, struck out in the second. Pitches. Oh wow, that I don't know about that pitch. That looked like, I guess you can say it was a strike. Anyway, it's 1-1.
Too close.
A little too close.
I mean, it's not a pitch to hit though. I don't want to hit the ball.
Right.
I don't want to hit that pitch. It's too up.
Yeah.
Most of these hitters are low ball hitters.
Yeah. That was a good eye by him on that.
He went
count.
Upstairs and he went down.
But Bobreski's at 51 pitches, so this could be.
No, he's not. He's doing good.
He's doing pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you think 15 pitches,
one in the air, deep, and we caught. What a catch by Paez! And throws it to second, and I don't. Man, what a grab!
I enjoy those catches right there.
Yeah, what a catch!
I'm about to see it.
Yep. So Marsh hits it.
There it is.
There you go, Mitch.
Dude, when I seen the games with my friend for the Eagles game, he's like a whole play and a half ahead of me. So I'm like, I'm about to see it. Wait, did you see anything? No, you did? Because I'm about to see it.
Man, Paez is an underrated center field.
That's the one thing I
think he's
underrated.
Right. He has been doing, he's been growing. He's been getting better and better the more he continues to play, the more games.
Definitely.
What is up, Raph? How's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by.
So we got a Dodger fan here. So yeah, hang on.
Jason, did you ever steal a home run away from anybody?
Yes.
In the outfield?
I don't know who it was, but it was in Colorado. I was playing left field with the Astros, and I robbed a home run. That was fun. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I'll tell you right now.
Was it at Coors Field or was it
at Coors Field?
At Coors Field. Oh wow, yeah.
And I've had 2 home runs robbed. Or like 2 of my home runs have been robbed. One, Cliff Floyd at Shea Stadium.
Cliff Floyd
field, and then freaking Ichiro, Spider-Man, the right field wall.
How?
And safe go. Ooh, that was late.
Oh yeah, that was a little late. Yeah.
I don't like that. That can hurt the pitcher. I don't like that. Now the umpire doesn't have to give him time.
No, he just said let's play ball. So that's so Derek Hill is standing in at a 1-1 count. All right, in the stretch again, 1-1. fouled away.
Yeah.
1-2.
Jason, we actually have a Yankees guy on our network named Ken, the Yankees Ugly Truth. He's actually streaming a different game right now, but we have a Yankees guy as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
What
Stretch
game is
again
he
by
streaming right now?
Wipleski.
He's streaming the what is it?
Yeah, just
Tampa
got it
Bay
off in time,
Rays
and
against the
1-2 is
Toronto
just
Blue
a bit
Jays.
outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had that on
2-2.
earlier.
Yeah, he's streaming that right now.
Rainbow.
He's not on the network, but he's still streaming it. So.
Okay. Derek Hill standing in again, the 2-2 and the pitch. Grounder up the middle. Once he's there, those are the second in time, and that's it. That's the end of the fourth. So no runs, one hit, nobody left it.
He's under 60 pitches. I mean, he's being very efficient.
Yep.
Again, through 4 innings, if you're at 60 or below, you're being extremely efficient.
I
think I feel like
bless
the
me.
Phillies,
Thank you.
I feel like the Philly hitters are being aggressive. I think this guy's he's a tough pitcher. I mean, he's throwing the whole kitchen sink.
Yeah, guys been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, both pitchers I think have been throwing well. So
I concur.
You concur?
No, I agree.
I love that movie.
What's that?
I love that movie. God, what is that line from that movie from?
Yeah.
No, it's with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's when he was like a fake pilot, a fake doctor.
Oh,
and then
man, it was just on like the last couple of nights.
The Departed.
Inception.
No.
Inception, maybe Inception.
Catch Me If You Can. No, it's
Catch Me If You Can.
Oh,
there you go. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I know. It was just on the last couple of nights. I don't know.
It's a classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mitch,
it's probably one of the
questions in the chat.
As of right now.
We got a couple comments.
As of right now, we are good, except for this commercial. And then Star Wars goes, we bad at hitting.
Who's we? Is it the Phillies or the Dodgers?
Phillies, yeah. He's a Phillies fan.
Oh, he is a Phillies fan.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the only thing that makes my dad jokes, of course, it texts in and talks about the last game at the Fed with the Eagles taking on Tampa. It was a 64 Phillies moment for him.
Yeah,
and Star Wars shows we lost.
I was there.
Yeah, Phillies. Yep. He's already predicting a loss.
God, it was freezing. It was cold.
Well, he did say 10-1. They got 8 more to go.
Hey, if he gets that, you should have bet on that Star Wars.
Yeah. May the force be with you, my friend.
James, what's up? Season were you very close on the Eagles record? Which season was that?
22. I was
22.
I had 15-2, but the Saints they lost to the Saints and they made it 14-3.
Ooh.
Yeah, the one time that James doesn't pick the Saints. One time. The other 2 times I housed you because you dared say that.
Well, that was Drew Brees, but at the same time, too, I mean, I didn't think Steve Gleason was going to come out. Like, obviously, Steve Gleason wasn't going to play, but at the same time, too. But no, I mean, Saints always gave me headaches, like Bonnie might would say about the Cardinals. But the one time I thought the Eagles had their number until Gardner Minshew shit at the bed.
Well, that's the only thing, Jason, as a Buccaneer fan, the NFC South is kind of wide open.
Stacked.
Like wide open.
I feel like the Panthers have been playing much better.
Yeah,
much better. The Falcons are tough. And
the Saints are going to look scary. The Saints, look out for the Saints. Actually,
I agree. I
concur.
To me, it's the Panthers have been the. I remember telling my guys last year, my friends, I'm like, guys, I don't like the Panthers. I don't like the matchup against us. I just, for some reason, they're well coached. Obviously good players. Bryce Young is
And
he was getting more and more confident.
Edmund, payoff pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is 4 strikeouts for Wheeler on the night. And he's also dealing tonight, too. Wheeler dealing also. So that's the first out.
Too.
James, hold on, James. Do you know the old computer game Backyard Baseball?
Vaguely, yes.
So the game is back. So
is it?
They redid the whole thing. They modern it. It's back.
No kidding.
One of the guys' name is Pete Wheeler.
There you go.
He's very fast.
Oh, good pitch.
I love that game.
By the way, Joey, he's at 58 pitches. Wheeler is. So he's up almost at 60. Oh boy.
He needs 9 more and then 11 more.
Beat me to
it. Stay with it.
There you go.
Nice.
That was a play. Keep that glove all the time, Bubba.
What a play. That's 2 on call.
Wow.
He's got called.
Trey Turner actually. I think Trey Turner was listening to our show before, and it said, "Yeah, that's how I do it." He probably don't want to talk about it.
He's like, "Okay, guys, I get it. I'm not doing well. All right, relax."
I'm not Jimmy Rollins. Help me.
He woke up and said, "It's a new day.
It's a new dawn, a new day, my friend." Yes, and yeah, good job by Trey though. Anyway, that's a good second out. Good second out.
And that's a big confidence boost too.
Absolutely.
For him, for the team.
Well, you got to think with pitchers like Wheeler and Sanchez, and even Luzardo, guys like Trey Turner and Bryson Stott, they're going to get a healthy dose of ground balls.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Tonight.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a good comment there.
Yeah. It looks like Trey's out of his head tonight, so hopefully for the long haul.
But that's as a professional, as a major leaguer, each night's unique.
Yep.
Some nights you're just going to want to crawl in a hole, but you got to wake up the next day, hey, ready to go. It's a new day.
Now, when you're having a bad day,
look at the side. 1, 2, 3 inning again for Wheeler.
Joe Michaels, get your head out your butt.
That's right. That's right. I've had my head in my butt. I mean, phew.
No runs, no hits, nobody left after 5.5, 2-1 LA.
I mean, he's got 60 pitches through 5.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I did. Hey, here's a question for Jason here. What was your favorite interaction with the Philadelphia Phillies fan? Did you have one?
Let's see. By the time they told me that I suck, it was horseshit. Let's see here. No, there was a lot of good ones. During spring training, spring training. Anytime we did any kind of interaction with the fans, and Philly they were always very, very supportive. It's awesome because they love their teams there. They love all their sports teams. And it's all right there. You got hockey, you got basketball, football, and baseball all right there, that block. And that's
true.
It's awesome. It really is. It's a lot of fun. I feel very fortunate that I was drafted by the Phillies and came up with them and got a chance to develop. I felt the right way. What's crazy is that at the end of my career, I end up being with 5 organizations total. And, every organization is different. Everybody's goal is the same, is that, hey, they want to win the World Series, but everybody's got a different way of getting there. And, I look back and, all great organizations, but I felt I was lucky that I came up with the Philly organization, and I learned a lot. I felt like that's helped me to be, in the big leagues for 11 seasons, time that I was in Philly that helped me throughout my career.
Awesome.
By the way, too, Bobleski and Wheeler both have 5 strikeouts on the night, so definitely a pitcher start for sure.
Can one finish with 6 and the other one finish with 7?
They might. They could. It's the truth, though. I can't help it. All right, we're
Jason,
Blasky has a pitch and first
What,
pitch is
Joe?
up.
What?
Strike one. Strike. Go ahead,
Jason,
Joe.
so Mitch brought up about the Philly fans. What about the other Philly fan? What about the Fanatic? You have any interesting
The
interaction?
absolute best. The freaking best. The Fanatic, I have never, ever seen anything better than the Fanatic. And I've been around, and like you Philly people, you got to understand, you Philly fans, that it is incredible. This guy is awesome. I mean, just a tremendous, tremendous guy. And he's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I mean, I would go out early just so I can watch the Fanatic make fun of the other team and interact with the fans.
Definitely.
Honestly.
I always loved when he would
all right, Trey
Tony
Turner
Lasorda,
checks in.
like,
First pitch
he
is
would
way
always
high
mess
for
with
ball
Tony
one, so it's
Lasorda.
all
While we're
1-0.
talking about the Dodgers, like he would always go over to Tony Lasorda and try to pull his pants down and whatnot. So I always kind of love that.
Or every time Bruce Bochy, was with the Giants
Trey
and the
Turner,
Padres,
second pitch is
would
high.
come in because Bochy had such a big head.
1-1.
And he would make fun of his head. It was hilarious. You put it on the ground and you can't get up. Oh, it was.
It always reminds me of that clip with Tommy Lasorda and the Fanatic.
Yes. And I don't. I was actually pissed off, but I mean, he played the part pretty well.
Yeah, he played up to it exactly.
He is. I mean, so unique, and I feel like the Philly fans. I mean, I haven't yet to see. I mean, I've been everywhere in this country. Nobody like him.
Right.
It's hands down. Nobody's like him.
Nobody. All right, 2-1 pitch and high again for ball 3, so it's a 3-1 count now. And he's up to 64 pitches now.
He was late there, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little late, yeah.
Meaning that he was, his body was ahead of his arm.
Looks like it's raining again.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Trey Turner. Oh man, that was a pitch. Oh, that's way fell into the fourth deck, man. Upper deck. Upper deck. Wow. Man. All right, so
there's no way that fan was ever thinking he was going to get a ball tonight.
Nope.
No. I hope it's not that Cooper DeJean fan. 3-2 pitch.
You're no kidding. No kidding.
Ground ball off the middle first, second to first into 6-4-3 double play.
Down the shitter.
Right down Broad Street.
I mean, it sucks. I mean, the pitcher he said, "Here it is," but
Mookie Betts is that good too, like he was with, like you said earlier, Joey, with Rollins, Utley, and Howard.
Yep,
just as good. Well, Schwarber's up now, so time for a Schwarber bomb.
You know what I want from my shortstop? You know what I want from any of my infielders is make the routine play. Bottom line.
Yep, absolutely.
Make the routine play. You make the routine play, we'll win. We'll be in a good position. You make the routine play.
Ben Davis is getting soaked in that dugout.
Oh, is he on the outside?
I think he's got an umbrella, but oh wow, it is coming down now. Oof. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah.
Well, if it's raining, Schwarber, make it rain baseballs.
Yep, it's a rainy night in PA for sure. All right, the 1-1 on its way. That's it's starting to come down again. All right, I guess, man, he really likes his pitch clock, don't he? That's a pop-up. Foul ground. Muncy makes the catch. That's the end of this fifth. All right, so they got only one out of it. Actually, the Phillies don't get any runs again, and at the end of five, it's still the Phillies trailing it 2-1.
So, Jason, we're talking about how hard it's raining in there in Philly. My question to you is, have you ever played in like the wildest weather kind of game?
Yeah.
And what kind of weather was it?
So I remember we opened up with when I was in Cleveland. We opened up with the Angels, and I can't remember what year, 07, 06, something like that. And it was snowing so bad that I remember being in left field, and I felt like the snowflakes were coming down. They looked like baseballs. It was, and
Wow.
here I am from Florida, and like it didn't snow down here.
Right.
And I'm out there going, holy crap. And it was the first opening game of the year. And Paul Bird was pitching for us. And he had a no-hitter going through 4 2/3 innings. And it was snowing big time. And I remember, no, it wasn't the Angels. It was the Mariners. And Mike Hargrove, started to stall because we had it was 4 2/3. All we had to do, we had to get one more out, and then they could call the game, and then he would have a no-hitter. Well, Hargrove just kept messing around and kind of taking the time and letting the snow accumulate so that and I completely agreed with him. You got to do what you got to do for your team. And they end up calling the game, or at least getting us off the field. Like, we had 2 strikes on the hitter.
Wow.
2 outs. We just had to get that out in the game. They, if they would have called the game, most likely they would have, the game would have been an official game. But we ended up having to make up those 4 games. But I remember going the next day on the field, and the snow was up to just underneath my knees on the field.
Wow.
I can't believe I'm driving in Cleveland. I'm driving to the field, and my car is all over the place. And I don't have much practice driving in the snow.
Sure, yeah.
Here in Tampa. So it was a little nerve-wracking. It was really interesting. It was kind of cool as well, because I never that much snow on a baseball field before. And that was, to answer your question, Joe.
Wow. That's
wild.
That's wild. That's rad, man.
Yeah.
I get this, actually. Since April 28th of this year, Mizorowski, Jesus Luzardo, Christopher Sanchez, Paul Skeet, Zach Wheeler are all in the top 5 since April 28th. And Wheel has 107, Skeet has 108, Sanchez 108, 110 for Luzardo, and Mizorowski stealing away with 122. So three of the aces for the Phillies since April 28th, not looking too shabby. And during that span, they're 37-7.
The pitching's been carrying the Phillies. They got a good offense. They just, they score some runs, and it's gonna be tough. It really is to, it's gonna put them in a better position to win. But I feel like the pitching has really done it for the Phillies this year, and you guys know that better than me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, Jason, you were telling me that you had to go. So
I got a hard stop here. Yeah.
It's all right, man. We appreciate you joining us for this game. Hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Anytime. I enjoy this. I really do. I love talking about the game, hearing y'all's questions. Great questions from the fans, from the people watching, and from you guys. Hope to do it again.
Of course.
Thanks for coming on, brother. We appreciate
it. Before Jason gets going, I want to plug his business one more time. It's the Big League Approach.
Yes.
Go to Big League Approach and check out and get some lessons for either yourself or for your kid that's interested in playing baseball. Go to Big League Approach and book your session today with Jason. Thanks, Jason.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, man.
TheBigLeagueApproach.com. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. Go Phils.
Right.
All right. See you, man.
See you guys.
Yep.
All right.
Austin, come on in.
You come on in, Austin. There he is.
You're out of the bathroom.
Man, was that awesome or what?
I don't want coffee cake rolling my dice.
He's still backstage, but he's still backstage there.
Yeah.
Looks like Austin, you want to take care of that, or?
I'm not sure, but
I can
oh
disconnect
wow, it's on the actual
studio.
sort of miss on
Yeah,
that
you
too.
can do that.
All right, so Wheeler got the first out, and now Andy Pages back up again.
There we go.
First pitch is rolling
Austin,
away for ball
that was a
one.
nice keyboard there.
Dude, that shit was decent, bro.
It was. What kind was it?
Logitech.
Of course.
Logitech.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-0, and that's high and away. That oh
genuinely-
man,
Ooh.
man, that ball was coming in like a saucer. Whoa. All right, that was fun with Jason though, guys.
Oh yeah.
Great stuff. Here's the 1-1, and the pitch, and strike 2. In there for strike 2.
Yeah, good sinker running back in on the hands of Pajes there.
Yeah, it looked like a sinker too.
But I can't, guys. Jason Michaels is going to reach out to me about him starting his own podcast.
Oh,
So,
wow. That's awesome.
I'm like ecstatic here.
We
like-
hey, dude, this is great. This is
Yeah,
absolutely-
but not for
He's been
the
doing incredible.
not for the network. It will be on its own thing, I think.
that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 2-2 the count. We were up to 71 pitches.
Shout out to the 1,076 people
the
in the
2-2.
chat here. Really appreciate every single one of you. If you're following us on the Stream Punk Sports, Stream Punk Entertainment Twitter, please click that follow and retweet. Appreciate
All
that.
right. We were in the count 3-2. Here's the wind and the payoff pitch, and there it's the pitch. Strike, swing and a miss, struck him out. Another strikeout for Wheeler. 7 on the night. Hey, they got to 6-7, Mitch.
Yeah.
I think they got to 6-7.
Great
Hold
job by
on.
Wheeler finishing that at bat.
Hold on. Is
Really
it here?
What a
challenge him
what-
in that situation, and he blew a fastball right by him.
absolutely.
Oh,
What
I
a
don't have
pitch.
that on this one.
Oh wait, the other guy for the Dodgers have 7 strikeouts already. I don't want to rain on the parade here. I think he
No,
only
you're good.
I think he only had
Leslie
6.
has 5.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. He has 5.
And by
I-
the way, I'm gonna say this right now. James, you were killing it. You
Yeah.
got to do more of these, bro. More of these.
Oh, no,
Like-
there's plenty more ahead of you, dude.
There
Plenty
you
way ahead of you.
go. There you go. Yes.
Way more. Way ahead of you.
Phillies, Flyers, whatever you want to do, man.
Yep. I'm gonna be. It's gonna be kind of like my own play-by-play stuff that I actually want to build on. Like kind of
There you go.
my own brand.
I'll help you create it. I'll help you do everything.
Yeah,
So-
but obviously I'm trying to label out details. But man, this is fun. All right,
Yeah.
Freeman stands in, and that's a pitch that's in there for. Actually, now it was a 1-1 count. Now he's in the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, I found
Alright.
that one off on the left
Yeah.
field side.
Yeah, it's really coming down now. That's for sure. Everybody's having ponchos on.
Yeah, and you can tell from where some of these pitches are getting located. Wheeler doesn't usually miss that far off the plate that often.
It
And
could be
he's
the
missed
ball
quite a
being
few off
slippery
of the
too.
plate. Yeah, with the rain happening, it's definitely affecting
sure.
the grip a little bit for sure.
Here's the 1-2, and that's just a little outside for ball too.
If the rosin bag's wet, the stickiness and the tackiness from the rosin bag doesn't usually adhere as much as it would on a dry day.
It always reminds me of that Bob's Burgers episode. Here's the 2-2 with Torpedo Jones.
I never liked Bob's Burgers. I never did.
Really?
It's weird.
I'm more
It's
of
little
a
weird.
Family Guy, Cleveland Show.
I watched
SpongeBob.
Cleveland Show. I watched the South Park episode last night. It was pretty funny. I
I'm
watched
not a
South Park.
South Park guy.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that is, oh, wow, not just a bit outside again. I think you should challenge that.
Nah, that one's off the plate.
Yeah, it's just a bit outside. Just a bit outside, like Bob Uecker would say. Yeah.
That's who it was.
Bob,
Bob
that's who you were
Uecker.
thinking of, Bob Uecker. Oh, my bad. I don't know. I didn't think you were thinking of Bob Uecker. I thought you were thinking of somebody else. All right, there's a pop-up. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow, the worst spot. That's the worst spot to get a hit, man. Just got fair, man. Freeman. Freeman does that all the time.
Yeah, Freeman's a really
Shoot.
good hitter. He's able to get those kinds of pitches and just flare them out, flare them
well,
off for base hits.
That's oh wow, at the worst
But-
possible spot like that.
Like I said, Freeman has got the most experience against Wheeler because of his time with the Braves and Wheeler. Both of them
let
being
alone
in the NL
CBP
East.
too. I'm sorry, Joe. What?
Both of them being in the NL East for so long and earlier in their career, Freeman's got the most experience on the Dodgers in the Dodgers lineup against Wheeler. So,
Yeah.
over 150 at bats and batting over 250.
Yeah, look at the ball girl. Didn't get a chance to get that one. She had to go back and get it.
OPS over 800.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why he's been the best. Here's Muncie's pitch, and that's the pitch is in there for an 0-2 count. All right, so now we're in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Max Muncie, and now we got a friend. Now we got another visitor. His name is Tobias the cat, aka Toby, not Rick Tobias or George Costanza. Here's the pitch. 1-2. And he swings and a misses, strikes 3. So that's another strikeout for Wheeler. Now he's got 8 on the night. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. After 6.5, it's the Phillies still trailing it 2-1. Game's going by pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think in the 7th inning we'll advertise that shopping plaza ad again, Joe.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like our station identifications. By the way, by the time I got that shopping plaza ad up, the game went back. Like the commercial bed just ended when they came back from break. So it was
Perfect.
so it's just like, wow, that's my CSB knowledge. That's me hitting the post, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah, it's been really cool, dude.
Yeah, what a pro.
Everybody out there is enjoying it, and please continue to comment. Ask me, Austin, James, Mitch, any questions you want, and we will try to do our best to answer. We thank you for joining us tonight, Phillies Dodgers. Rainy, dreary night in Philly, but we're going to try to get this game in nonetheless.
Never got these yellow wood commercials though. They kind of look like they look like if Gus the Groundhog was AI generated.
Mitch, did you say we have over 1,000 people in the chat?
Oh, we got tons of them.
Currently 1,076 people watching.
Ooh.
Are you kidding?
No,
serious,
seriously,
man.
I'm dead with that. I shit you not, dude.
Yeah.
We're killing it. Gold, Jerry, gold.
Yeah, 2 up for the Phillies in the bottom half of the 6th. You have Harper leading off, followed up by Alec Boehm and Edmundo Sosa.
Yeah.
So definitely a part of the lineup that you want to see, try and at least make an attempt at putting this game back even as we get into the later innings here.
I mean, right now
this is the right time to do it.
Yeah, this part of the lineup needs to do some damage.
I agree. I completely agree.
You got to get more.
They got 5 hits on the night. The Dodgers do, and the Phillies got 1 hit on 4 hits. So they got to start going a rally here.
Yeah.
All right, Harper stands in.
The
First
Phillies
pitch is in there for strike 1.
The Phillies have done well after the 7th inning this season. Have coming back from many deficits.
Good
this
point,
only
Joe.
being a 1-run game. This is still well in hand.
All right. Pitch is in the dirt for a ball, and it's 1-1. Let's see. Bobrowski has 71 pitches now, so this might be his last inning.
You got to jack that up, though. You really got it. You can't just swing at nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't swing at the 5-1 homer. That's what I was going to ask Jason Michaels about that too, but I think he nailed it on the head with the questions I wanted to ask too, though. All right, down in the count 1-2 is Harper. Takes a long time to get set for the pitch. I think he waits until that pitch clock goes down to his. Okay, it's the wind, and the 1-2 is just a bit outside, and that's 2-2.
It's amazing. McLean, who deceives with the ball and the pitch, speeds up the game. This guy deceives with the ball and the pitch, slows down the game.
I would say, and Harper strikes out again. So that's his. So how many
strikeouts for the pitcher?
Six strikeouts, and I think Harper's 0 for 3 on the night.
Yep, 0 for 3.
0 for 3. Okay.
Or no, sorry, 1 for 3.
1 for 3. That's right.
He had a double.
Gotcha. All right, Alec Boehm standing in, and it looks like he's getting a lot of parlays on FanDuel. Here's the pitch, swinging a grounder up the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to go to the gap near the Nemours Children's Hospital sign. And he goes to second. Here's the throw. Not in time. And so he's in there at second with a double, and that's his second hit of the night.
Great piece of hitting there by Bohm.
You know,
Yeah,
that was
good
a
hitting.
hard hit ball because Bohm got the second, and he's not the fleetest of foot on the Phillies. So
He was
that was
gunning-
a good hit.
He was gunning it out too. That's the thing.
Yeah, gives him a 2 for 3 at the plate tonight with that RBI that was the first run of the game.
Yep. That, like you said, Joe, that got attack on here.
A guy who's plays cleanup, you expect guys to produce, and Alec is doing it tonight.
All right, Sosa takes the first pitch, a swing and a miss for 0-1. What's going on, Bruce? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So a lot of good people in this chat here tonight. Wasn't like crazy. So the second pitch is in there for a ball, 1-1. Okay. Webowski has his signs in the stretch, and the pitch is in there. Oh wow, swinging up. That's something that I know Jason Michaels would not like to see him swing for the fences on that one. So it's now 1-2. Come on, Sosa. Gotta get a gap.
Gotta choke up, like Jason said. Gotta choke up. Kind of get closer into the bat and kind of fight off the pitches until
Here's
you get
the
the
pitch.
one you want.
Low ball, a little bit in there for low for ball 2. So it's 2-2. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, that's something that in his mind, he has to be the hero, but he just has to get a location in baseball. Here's a swinging a pop-up that's going into the crowd, so it stays at 2-2.
This is where he can't be the hero. He just has to do his job. He has to just kind of keep fighting it off until he can get something he likes.
Yeah, Bruce checks in and says he feels that LA is good, but he says we might be better. Yeah, that's true. As Wipowski throws a pitch a little bit in there for ball 3, so it's a full count. So this could be good for Sosa to get on board here for I think it's Marsh up next. As time is called here. So I guess the pitch clock was going down.
Yeah, he had to step off in order to kind of reset because he's been playing so close to that fence with the timer going down.
All right, somebody. There's a swing and a drive deep to left, going back and caught by. I think it was who's the caught by Call for the second out. Man, that ball was carrying. So that's the second out.
They put the drive into that one.
Yeah, that had the chance. So that's the second out. JT up now. I thought Brandon Marsh was up next, but JT's up second now. With he's 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Here's the stretch, and the first offering is a swing and a grounder up the middle, right to Edmund. Throws the first in time, and that's another disappointing outing for the Phillies. Again, like I said, for maybe all game long, no runs, no hits, one man left. After 6th, we go to the 7th. Phillies still trailing at 2-1. All right, when we come back here, we'll take you to the 7th inning here. But before we do that, we want to say another special off. I want to say today's show is sponsored by the following other friends over at the shoppingplaza.store. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Aren't you tired of endless scrolling and overwhelming product searches? At the Shopping Plaza, we simplify and personalize your shopping experience, so finding the perfect product is easier and made for you. Step into a place where every gift and every moment begins with you. Welcome to the Shopping Plaza. Take your team pride to the next level, whether it's the pros or your college favorites. Start your day with a smile and express yourself with designs as bold, funny, or unique as you are. Celebrate the people who matter most, from teachers to family to life's newest arrivals. From holidays to once-in-a-lifetime moments, everything here is built around your story. And it doesn't stop there. Explore the newsstand for trending stories, sports, and inspiration. Because at the Shopping Plaza, where shopping is personal, your story is always in style.
Welcome back, everybody, to this edition of the Watch Party with our Fighting Phils along with the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got a rotation here. Obviously, we had Jason Michaels on earlier. Austin Hamill has joined us now here on the program. Phillies trailing it 2-1 after 6 innings in the books. Joey, before we get to the 7th inning, can you tell people about this other thing you got going on with the shopping plaza that has to do with old comedies? And so can you explain more about it with the crowd here tonight?
So not only can you get personalized and customized products at the shoppingplaza.store, you can also check out my blog, the Legacy Showdown. We have a sub-series called the Sitcom Showdown, which we pit different sitcoms from different decades against each other, and you could vote on the blog for which one you find to be the favorite. And at the end of the tournament, we will crown our king of comedy, the king of sitcoms. So go to the shoppingplaza.store, go to the newsstand, check out the latest blog, or check out my tweets on at Joe Wolf 112680 on Twitter.
Nice. All right, so we are now beginning the top of the 7th as Zach Wheeler chimes actually back out there for his 7th inning of work. I think he's at 50. It's not 54 pitches. Hang on a second. I think it's 84 pitches if I can see that correctly.
Yeah.
84. That's right. 85. Okay.
Yeah.
Screen was a little blurry there. So he's this will probably be his last inning as Mookie Betts checks in as he's in the count 0-2 as that pitch is in there for ball 1. So it's a little ball for ball 1. So it's 1-2 the count. Mookie Betts. I don't think he's been effective tonight. I don't think he's having a Mookie Betts kind of.
He had a good game last game. Tonight is a different night, though.
Here's the pitch, and it's swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's the first strikeout. So that's 9 on the night for Wheeler, and now he's at 87 pitches, and this is a good sign for Zach Wheeler, especially. The difference is here tonight. I think the Phillies. I think it's obvious here tonight. I think the Phillies. Zach Wheeler's not going to lose this game for him. It's just that the hitting has to wake up here too, more than anything, guys.
Yeah, Austin, what is your takeaway with the approaches that the hitters have had for the Phillies tonight so far?
I mean, the way Robleski's been working tonight, it's been really tough to pick up on a few of his pitches. So hopefully, they make the decision that was enough for him for tonight, and then move on to somebody that you can sort of be able to get a better read on, be able to get a couple of good pitches that you can get a good eye at, get a good bat to, and sort of get this game back into a position where you could potentially put yourself back out in front.
All right, so checking in again is Kyle Tucker, and he's ahead in the count 2-0 on the count. Looks like Wheeler's this could be a little bit of fatigue now coming in now because he's almost at 90 pitches. Here's the wind and the 2-0 pitch. Low and again, that's 3-0 on the count. And I don't think he does well with Kyle Tucker, if I can remember correctly, all of his career. I mean, unless maybe it's just a fatigue thing. Maybe it's like he's been pitching a lot tonight, so it's like fatigue, and the fatigue could be a factor here too. Gonna admit.
I mean, he's trying to keep the pitches down because he knows that Tucker is a high ball.
So there's a ground ball up the middle. That's to Bryson Stott, throws the first in time to Harper. So correct me if I'm wrong again. That's 4-3. 4-3 on the putout. Yeah,
4-3 on the putout.
I'm trying to have my inner Harry Kaus what he would say back in the day. I know it was like 6-4-3.
Yeah.
So 4-3 on the putout. Yep.
Short to second to first.
Yep. Thanks, man.
No problem, dude.
So Tommy Emmett checks in as he is on the night. He's doing, as he looks to me, he's 0 for 2 on the night, as he's the 7th batter for the Dodgers, and he's down in the count 0-1.
Batting 346 on the season with an OPS over 900.
Yeah, right. Here's the pitch that's like way up there. That's carrying. That could be infield, and Bo makes the catch, and that ends the sign. So that's a good outing for Zach Wheeler. I could imagine that will be his final inning of work here in the 7th inning. And overall, he did a great job here tonight. So no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 7.5, it's still the Dodgers on top, 2-1.
It's time to stretch. Time for this Phillies lineup to start making some hay, because this guy, it's like I said, Wheeler is doing everything he can. I don't think Wheeler will come back out for another inning. I think this is where you have to hand it off to either Kirkering or Alvarado or
I think Alvarado's coming into the. He's loosening up.
They showed him throwing in the bullpen. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. That's all we need, right?
well, at this point, it has to be about the offense. I mean, Wheeler did all he could do.
Yeah, Wheeler did his job. That's the thing, Joe.
If that was his final inning, the final stat line for Wheeler here, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 9 strikeouts on a total of 93 pitches, 63 of which were strikes.
Yeah, he did his job. He did an excellent job tonight. I got to agree.
Incredible rate of strikes to total pitches,
and also a great outing for him after his All-Star snub during the week last week. So this was a great Zach Wheeler outing again by Zach.
A little over 2-to-1 pitch to ball, strike to ball ratio.
Yeah. But that's the Dodgers for you. You know that they try to like. They want to make the worst out of it, but I can imagine that's like Wheeler will be done. So I think he's done. So Alvarado might be, or Kirkering might be coming in the top of the 8th. So the Phillies need to get some runs here, guys. I do agree with you guys 100% on that.
Who do we have coming up in this inning?
Due up in the bottom of the 7th is Brandon Marsh, Derek Hill, Bryson Stott.
Okay.
All right. So the bottom of the 7, 8, and 9 coming up.
Yeah, so the bottom of the lineup has done well in the last couple of days. So I would hope that they can at least get men on so that the top of the lineup could start to kind of make some damage. That's what we really have to hope right now. Derek Hill, he's a base stealing threat. Brandon Marsh has been good at making contact. These guys need to get on.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Marsh has to get on too. So he stands in as Wableski is actually still out there, so I'm surprised he didn't go to the bullpen on that one. So this will probably be his final outing, depending on what he does here in the 7th inning. As Marsh is 0 for 2 on the night, so it's un-Marsh-like as that pitch is in there for a swing and a little bit of a pitch that was, I guess you could say, it was a foul ball or a tip, and that's makes the count now 1-1 on the count. Let's see. They got to stop the fans question here tonight on the Comcast NBC Sports Philadelphia broadcast. I don't know what the question was, but second here's the pitch. It's a 2-1, so it's a low ball for 2-1. Some bet Trey Turner
became just the 5th player since 2000 to hit 300 doubles, 200 homers, and have 300 stolen bases. Who are the other 4 players?
So.
300 doubles, 200 homers, 200 stolen bases.
Oh, wow. J-Roll, Bobby Abreu, Jose Altuve, and Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, I had a feeling J-Ram was in there.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling, too. And also J-Roll, too.
Yeah, I felt like Rollins was obvious. I'm kind of surprised that Ricky Henderson.
Yeah,
he didn't have as many home runs.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's kind of a surprise because he did have some pop to his bat.
Yeah, it's probably like more home runs than anything. As now Marsh
definitely
has struck out this as now. Yeah, that's I guess as now Marsh is now down out again for the 3rd time tonight. So he's 0 for 3 on the night, and that's been the big storyline all night is that the Phillies only scoring 1 run, and he'll be a shame that we talked to Jason Michaels and we only get 1 stinking run out of it. That's not the way to go. As Trey Turner also there's a shortstop thing next to Derek Jeter along with J-Roll. That's pretty good company, like with 200 stolen bases. As now, Wableski is out as has been his night is done. So there's a call to the bullpen as we go to we're still in the top of the 7th. I'm sorry, we're still in the bottom of the 2nd. I'm losing my train of thought here. Still, it's the Phillies trying to get runs here as they're down 2-1.
Looking like it's going to be Evan Phillips replacing Justin Wrobleski.
Okay. So,
the idea that they're going to the bullpen now just tells me that Dave Roberts just wants to close the door on this offense and like just play the matchup game, which he could. I mean, Derek Hill and Stott, that's 2 righties, right?
I think so. Yeah. You know what's crazy too?
Righty lefty. Stott's a
Righty
lefty.
lefty. Okay.
Maybe this will be the perfect time to see what De La Cruz does, Brian De La Cruz. But who will he be pinch hitting though? Maybe Derek Hill, maybe, because he's up right after. I think he's up now. Gonna admit.
No, Derek Hill's up now.
That's what I'm saying. Derek Hill. I'm saying like
Oh.
Derek Hill is up, and you can probably pinch hit him for De La Cruz.
So yeah, Evan Phillips is going to be the new pitcher for the Dodgers. This is his 5th appearance. He has a record of 0-1. Only 4 innings pitched so far. What is that? A 6.75 ERA.
6-7. There you go, Mitch.
Yeah, there it is.
And the first time we get it, and Mitch goes AWOL.
5 strikeouts thus
far.
Well,
he has if he has an ERA like over 6, like that could be a good sign.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. And 2 pick Hills up. So you never know.
All you need is one right now. All you need is one.
Yep. No. Yeah. I think the Beatles had that song wrong. All you need is one instead of all you need is love. It's late. I'm tired. Here's the Hello and away for strike one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going since 6 something.
We're actually
a little punch drunk right now.
We're actually hitting the 3 hour. We're actually at more than 3 hours now. We're at the 3:07 at 16 seconds mark of this. Plus, we had it rained away for almost an hour.
Yes.
Feels like it's later though. Here's the pitch inside. That's in there for strike 2, so it's a 0-2 count for Derek Hill. All right, come on, Derek. As he calls time here. Rake one here.
Derek Hill's had a couple late home runs in the last couple games. So we'll see if he's got another one in him.
Yeah, that's the plan. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Damn. That was like that. That was not a good pitch. That would be something that Jason Michaels would not be happy about. Seeing him like swing for like for the fences on that one. So that's the second out. Man.
First out. Oh no, second out. You're right.
It is the second out. Is it? Is it not?
Yeah, it's second out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So Bryce had start up again. Now he's 1 for 2 on the night with a single in the 5th. He needs to get going too. And he's down as this pitcher's down to the pitch count to 1, and he throws a pitch in there for strike 1, so it's 0-1.
So this guy also likes to take the pitch clock down to 0.
Yeah, you could say that. As he's in the count 0-1, waits, then fires. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
They're in no hurry. The Phillies might be, but they're not.
They know how to control the pitch clock. I'll tell you that much. They're very articulate with that. All right, so Phillips has his signs in the stretch, and here is the 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the end of the 7th inning. And again, another Phillies disappointing stretch here again in the innings. So no runs, no hits, nobody left. And I can be saying that all night until I'm blue in the face. Literally, we go to the top of the 8th, still 2-1 LA.
Yeah, it's been an unfortunate game for the Phillies offense. This is kind of like the bugaboo of what we've talked about for the past couple of years. The Phillies just face a good team, face a good pitcher, and they're just not able to execute good at bats. And I'm glad we had Jason Michaels on to kind of indicate some of the good swings and some of the really bad swings. And, the Phillies have had some good swings at the ball. It just hasn't connected enough with enough consistency. I mean, they got that early first run earlier in the game and then just haven't really done much since.
Nope, that's the truth. It's been a, like you said it best, it's been a bugaboo for them as of lately. Still got 2 more innings to go, but it feels like an eternity.
Well, like I said, the pitch clock at least speeds it up into a certain point because, for what it's worth, if this was old school baseball, it might feel like we'd be here until like midnight because if a guy got on, they would just keep throwing over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What do you think, James, about the whole what I brought up to Jason Michaels earlier about the proposal for 10 rounds in the MLB first round draft, uh, including international players?
I mean, I think it'll be quicker more than anything because I think at the MLB draft now, I think it'll be. I think it's a little bit. I think with MLB draft, obviously it's different than the NHL and NFL drafts because you always they're trying. I think the one thing they're trying to do with MLB, honestly, Joe, is they're trying to be like more like the NFL, like trying to get the like performances, trying to get the Brett Michaelses of the world, or even like Flo Wider that's just going to be at CBP in the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, I think it's probably more now. They're trying to entertain the game because for like younger audiences that are not big fans of baseball, trying to give them something to say, okay, like kind of give like it's kind of like trying to jiggle keys to a kid, like to a baby, and try to distract them. So, kind of like the same thing too. If that sounds if that sounds right, but at the same time too, I think it's more like, I mean, it can't be worse, but I don't know. I mean, it could work, but then again, it depends on who's covering it and who's doing it. Maybe you get like MLB Network guys doing it. Maybe it'll be good for the audiences, but I don't. Like I said, I want to know honestly.
It'll definitely be a highly contested debate against the the new CBA.
Yeah, absolutely. As Jose Alvarado's in the game for the first time tonight, as now. Zach, like I said, Wheeler's night is done, and he did a great job tonight. So now it's the Phillies bullpen taking over, and he's got a good count here on Alex Cole. He's down in the count 0-2. Here's the wind in the pitch, and that is a swing and a miss for strike three. And when you know it, Alvarado not being Alvarado of the old, but that's a good start to his night. So it's now as he gets his first strikeout on the night, and I think Cole is 0 for 3. If that's right, 0 for 3.
Yep.
Okay, so he's 0 for 3 on the night. So definitely a pitcher's duel for sure, Joe.
Yeah, you knew it was going to happen eventually. Last night's game was not indicative of what you would ordinarily see with the two good teams like the Dodgers and Phillies with the score fest, but this is more like what we thought we would see.
Yep, absolutely. So Miguel Rojas checks in for the first time tonight as he's a pinch hitter.
As Denny Green would say, this is who we thought they were.
Yes. Dennis Green, exactly right. And we let him off the hook. Here's the 0-2, 0-1 offering. Now it's 0-2. Kind of got ahead of myself right there. So Jason Michaels will be like, wait, did you call it before the pitch? Anyways, here's the 0 as Alvarado has his signs, and the 0-2 offering is swinging a foul ball that's headed for the crowd.
I'll tell you this: everyone is up there hacking.
Yes,
like everyone, Phillies and Dodgers, everyone is up there hacking. There hasn't been a lot of 3 ball counts.
Yeah, there's not a lot of full counts actually. Gonna admit, Joe, that's a good point. Here's the 0-2 offering. That's a little upstairs for ball 1, so it's 1-2 now on the count. Rojas checks in for the first time tonight as a pinch hitter. He's the 9th man to bat in the order, so I'm guessing it'll be the DH. Not the DH, but they'll find a way to put him in there. Here's the 1-2 offering. A little low in there for ball 2. Man, that's what I worry about with Alvarado, too. Like, once he gets a little excited like that. Now, Tanner Scott's going to come into the game. And hopefully in the top of the 8th, I guess they're going to try to get a 6-out save if that sounds legitimate, unless they're – I'm not sure what Tanner Scott's point of view is.
Well, no, they have Edwin Diaz. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he has the setup guy. Good point, Joe. I totally forgot all about that. All right, here's the 2-2 offering, and that's low and away for ball 3. Now it's a full count. After he had a 0-2 count, now he can't get this guy out. Here we go again. All right, so
he's got to throw a slider.
He's got to throw something to chase here for in the chase. All right, here's the wind and the 3-2 payoff pitch, a swing and a pop up, and that's foul territory. Harper is there, and he makes the catch, and it's the 2nd out. So good job by Harper here. 3 unassisted, and that will bring up that's a 3 unassisted. Now it brings up Shohei Ohtani for the 3rd time tonight. I think. So good job by Harper here to get the
This
first.
would be Shohei's 4th time up at bat.
4th time, yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot we're in the 4th stretch here for batters here. Okay, so Ohtani's 1 for 3 on the night as he looks to try to get as he got a single in the 3rd, and that was it for Shohei. First offering to Ohtani, and once again, it's a ball that's in the dirt. So that'll make it 1-0. Want to know the count with nobody on and 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Dodgers still on top 2-1.
Can't
Here's
afford
the
walks.
pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Yeah, especially for Ohtani, let alone who's coming up after Ohtani.
Can't afford walks this late in the game.
Nope.
And especially not with 2 outs.
Yep. So the count is now 1-1, and Alvarado is walking back and forth off the plate, off the dugout, and now they got. I guess we're gonna have a wardrobe malfunction here. So now it comes.
Pitch comm issue.
No, it's the mound again.
Yeah, the landing spot for the mound. They have to
The
put
landing
more dirt
spot for
out
the
there on
mound.
it.
You know that would drive me crazy as a commentator. It's like, but I guess it's either that there's like debris or there's like
No, it's just it's getting kind of slick. Probably he's not able to land in a good spot. Like he's probably sliding a little bit.
Right.
So they're gonna pull some of that dirt off, put some fresh dirt in there, so that way it's a bit more of a stable, dry landing spot.
Gotcha.
Because
so
Alvarado is he's no offense, but he's a big boy. You know, there's some weight shifting around there when he's coming down to make that throw, especially from off of the mound. So possibly sliding around.
Well, he's testing it out now.
I spoke to a guy that went to agricultural high school for landscaping, and he said that dirt that they put in for the mound and whatnot has got a little bit of kind of like a clay kind of texture, so that when it solidifies, it kind of hardens a little and then kind of sinks down, like it kind of wears through.
Yeah, and also my dad Joe scores a check saying this is with the weather too. The mound gets a little kind of funky too.
Yeah,
excuse
me,
friend. Excuse me. So at least the rain hold up though, so that's the good thing too. Here's the pitch and the 1-1 offering, and that's a swing and a miss, and I guess that's what it was, like you said, Austin.
Yeah, sometimes that's usually all it is. If you feel like you're not landing right, you're not able to locate your pitches properly. I'm pretty sure. Like you guys have seen it just as often as I have. Some of those mounds on the rec league fields out there in Philly, some of those are really like dug in, so it's tough to find a good landing spot on those mounds. Tough to find a good spot to set your feet into in the batter's box because they're just dug out. You know what I mean? So like it does matter a lot.
Yeah. All right, here's the 2-2 offering, and that's a little low in there for ball 3. Another full count. Are you kidding me? Whatever you like, whatever you don't want to do is don't give them anything. Just don't want to.
Yeah, just
don't.
3-2. You want to try to attack them.
Here's the payoff pitch, swinging a line drive up the middle. Getting there is Hill, and he makes the catch, and that's going to retire the side. So it was a little bit eventful, but that's how Alvarado is, and now the tarps are coming off the field. Not tarps like on the field, but in the crowd. They're sure the whole situation here. But anyways, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 8.5, we go to the top. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 2-1 in favor of LA.
Yeah, that was a good bit of getting bat to ball there by Ohtani. I mean, it was just a bit outside, but not enough that he could fully extend to really get a lot of power behind it, but enough to get good contact and make it a bit of work for Derek Hill out there in center. But overall great inning by Alvarado.
I would say
being able to keep it clean, gives the top half of this order a chance to really get something going here. You got Turner, Schwarber, Harper due up here, so you really need to get something happening.
Now, if I believe I'm right with Tanner Scott in the past. The Phillies have kind of owned Tanner Scott in the past because I believe he played for the Washington Nationals at one point, and we kind of owned him when he played there.
So far, it's seeming like it's still Phillips.
I would guess it's Phillips. Unless they got Tanner Scott coming in and the home not the home half, but the bottom of the eighth.
Yeah, the Dodgers had Rojas pinch hit for Eliezer Alfonso. He is being replaced Alfonso is being replaced in the lineup by Dalton Rushing. Who's going to be taking up position behind the plate and bat ninth.
Gotcha. Okay, so gotta
Not
get some
Christian Pache, as we used to have. Christian Pache.
Yeah,
Christian Pache. Oh my god.
Geez.
I forgot all about him.
I don't remember who I heard the name mentioned by, but somebody mentioned Ricky Leday to me recently.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jason Michaels played that. I think he's a part of that
Jason
Phillies
Michaels
team.
brought up Tomas Perez.
Perez. Yep.
Which that was a guy who just wanted to play, man. He was a
I forgot about Ricky Leday. Yeah. So looks like John Kruk's got a cheesesteak hat.
Yeah, and Phillips stays in to face Trey Turner.
All right, so he's ahead in the count 1-0. And I guess those hats that John Kruk is having is proceeding to charity. So that's good stuff by John Kruk. Here's a grounder up the middle. That's to Mookie Betts. Throws the first in time. So that's another out for the Phillies. That's now 6-3 on it. 6-3. So 6.
Hey guys, I'm back. My camera's off for right now. But,
okay. So like you said, Dalton Rushing is in the game now for the Phillies. And Dave Roberts is going to take the baseball away from Phillips. So that means Tanner Scott's going to be coming into the game.
Yep.
So we got a pitching change here.
I was just texting Jason Michaels. He loved it. He absolutely fucking loved it. And he definitely wants to do it again. Okay. So next time, we got to include trivia next time.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
We got to include trivia during the break or whatever.
Don't let Scott do the trivia. Just
no,
don't
got it. No, it's not going to be a Jeopardy style. I got it. How I do it for the Sunday morning show, I look them up on ChatGPT, then I Google them, see if they're combined answers, if they're good. So.
You mean like it's like a Stub the Fans question, like a Trey Turner Stub the Fans question?
Like I would do a multiple choice, like 10 multiple choice questions.
Okay, that works.
Over the course of the game, just throw a trivia question out there or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll do that next time.
How do you think we did overall?
He loved it. It was great. He was shocked on how many people, because Twitter blew up. Like now, we're at 1,078. And there's over like 1,000 people on Twitter alone.
Wow.
Watching it. So, well, James, your first game, you were calling over 1,000 people.
That's huge.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Well, finally putting my play-by-play stuff to work, and hopefully it works a lot. That's the thing too. I mean, like I've been rehearsing at it for a while, and Joey could tell you that it's been. Like I'm trying to picture it like if it's like somebody doing a Phillies game on radio. Same thing. The only difference is that there's a lot of stop and go. So that's why it's what do you call it? That I mean, if it's like hockey, I probably have to get back into speed or football, but it'll come. Just I mean, it's just right now. It's just that this is a good start. It's a good start. All right, so we're back at it. So Tanner Scott in the game now. This season, he's 1-3 with a 2.50 ERA, and he has a 14-6, 16 save opportunity record this season. And look who's coming up. In the words of the great Vince Scully would say, Kyle Schwarber comes up 0 for 3 on the night. He has a ground out, strikeout, and a foul out. Excuse me, a fly out, I would say. Schwarber definitely needs to get on here to try to even this score at 2-2. Stands in on Tanner Scott, and here's the first offering. First pitch is a little low for ball 1, and it's 1-0.
So, Joe, how do you think this stream went so far? I want to hear your take.
I'm shocked as I think it went pretty smoothly. I tried to not have so
Here's
much
the pitch,
dead air.
swing and a miss.
I tried not to talk over James like I just did, but
No, you're good.
but I just tried to have like no dead air and just have a good conversation with Jason and have it very entertaining. And
Here's the 1-1 offer.
I'm
swing and a miss.
surprised.
It's for strike 2, so it's 1-2.
Pleasantly surprised about the amount of people that are.
Hey, Mitch, if you see Jason Michaels again, tell him I apologize for my tablet being ahead of his TV.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I decided to put it on Twitter instead of Facebook because stuff
Here's
like
the 1-2
this
offering.
for like play-by-plays, Twitter blows up.
Tip. That's a little tip, and that's
The
1-2.
thing is with Twitter, though, I'm just going to say this. They don't come from Twitter to YouTube. Like they subscribe, they just stay on Twitter, which is fine.
Okay.
It's more than fine. But I would love for
Hit
them
the
to come
follow
over
button.
onto YouTube.
Hit the
Okay.
follow button.
Yeah.
Here's the
follow.
1-2
Guys, follow
offering.
Stream Punk
And a
Entertainment
swing and a
on
miss
Twitter.
for strike 3. Oh, he fouled it. I don't know why. I mean, I thought I did that earlier. I thought he fouled it off, but instead he struck out. At first, I thought he fouled it off, but he actually did strike out. This time, I thought he struck out.
I'm gonna throw this out here too, Mitch. Follow me at Joe Wolf 112680, please.
There you go.
This time the 1-2 count, he swings and misses for strike 3. So now he is 0 for 4 on the night. First strikeout for Tanner Scott. That's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
So, Austin, how do you think this
right.
went? How do you think this stream went? And then I'll give you guys my take after.
Dude, I think it's been great, man. James has been doing an incredible job. Jason was awesome having him here. Got a guy that I watched play for a handful of years here with the Phillies growing up as a kid.
All right,
overall,
Harper's up now.
really
Here's the
awesome
pitch.
experience.
Swinging a drive deep to left, back goes. Yeah, he makes the catch. He makes the catch. And that's the end of the 8th. So no runs, no hits once again, and nobody left. We go to the top of the 9th. Still 2-1 LA.
Seems vaguely familiar.
Just kind of feel like it's been a running gag all night. Anyways,
anything else, Austin?
Go ahead, Austin.
No, yeah, I had said everything I needed to say.
All right, go for it, James.
Yeah, I thought everything went well. I thought Jason Michaels was really. He wants to come on and get it. It's kind of like it feels like he's, and the best part about it too, Mitch, is that he actually wants to do a podcast. Or he said he wanted to do a podcast with you, right?
No, it's not with me. I'm just gonna help him start one.
Oh, start one. Okay, gotcha.
Like for his YouTube, because former Phillies players, former baseball players would listen. For like people would eat that shit up. So I just texted him. I was like, if you want to start one, just let me know and then we'll tackle it.
Yeah, so, and I think that one thing I could put this on, like obviously on my resume too, is that like we weren't like over like I talked about it with Joe Sullivan on Saturday, and Joey could relate too. Like we weren't like over talking each other all at once. Like it was like very smooth broadcast. Like my dad Joe Scorza says again here. It says that we did an excellent job, and also the first effort was a very smooth broadcast. And I thought we made a very good first impression. Gonna admit.
Yeah. So for me, there's a couple of kinks I need to fix, like the layout stuff. I need to make sure you guys are full screen, like I did with Jason Michaels at the end. Like,
no problem.
Like that. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, I looked at this like it was like an MLB watch party, like how MLB Network does it with CC Sabathia.
Yeah,
I thought we did a great job here tonight, guys. I have to say I'm really impressed at how much we. I mean, how much look. I mean, we're almost at 11,000 now with all the support we got here. 1,100, yeah, right.
Twitter, man. It's just Twitter, and we gained a sub on the Stream Punk Sports P8. side, so I appreciate you guys over there. We're at
Yep.
100. We're at 167. Yay!
Build
Hey
and
Joe,
grow, build and
Joe,
grow.
say it with me. 6-7.
Never.
Well,
Austin
That's a
Tucker.
bunch of
well,
hoopla.
Anywho, here's Jonathan Bowman to come into the
Wait,
game for the.
what was that? What was
Oh,
that,
no.
Joe? I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I said that was a bunch of hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of. It sounds like a lot of. Sounds like a.
Let's get back to the action, James.
Yes, that was our station
Hoopla!
identifications. This is the Phillies where you don't know. We got to pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is the Hardcore and Stream Punk Entertainment Network.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of. It sounds like a lot of. Sound.
That one's on you, James.
I know. I know. I know I did. Anyways, back to the action. Sorry for the technical glitch.
You can't encourage them.
I know. So for the first time tonight, we actually have I think the third time tonight, we got an ABS challenge here, and it's a strike. So Pies is down in the count 2 and now he's in the count 2 and 2.
What is ABS?
It's a challenge.
Automatic ball
the-
strike.
Yeah, the automatic
strike
ball
challenge.
strike challenge system.
Oh,
It's new.
Okay.
It's a new thing. It's kind of like robots are taking over.
kind of like robots.
Here's the pitch, and there.
Is it like the movie iRobot?
Yeah, you could say that. Probably in 20 years from now, but the only difference is it's not Will Smith in it. I did not. Never mind. I gotta stay focused here.
No, say it. It's all good.
No, I'm kidding.
Damn
I
it.
did not murder him.
They need to make a second movie to that.
Oh man, they did one with SpongeBob. It was funny as shit. Here's the 3-2
Yeah.
pitch of the swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Pies is down. No, they actually did one. It's a Facebook page, like movie clips, and it's
yeah.
and it's SpongeBob. It was like SpongeBob quotes.
Austin, it
that-
only took 3.5 hours for us to go off the rails. Let's just make it clear.
The caffeine, the morning thunder's kicking in. It's pretty.
Sounds like a lot of. It sounds like a lot of.
Hey, we gotta entertain ourselves. This game's been boring. Other than Jason Michaels, this game's been pretty bland. Even the guy thumbed. True story. I think somebody liked our broadcast because someone was giving us a thumbs up on the TV feed. I'm just kidding. Anywho, here's the 0-1-0 from the Freeman upstairs for ball 1-1-1 to count.
Sounds like a bunch of hoopla. I want to start a SpongeBob podcast so bad.
Well, Robert Madden is like, isn't it? I think he knows Tom Kenny too. I think.
Yeah.
From Stream Punk here as now. Bowen's down in the count 2-1 to Freddie Freeman. Don't give him anything to hit here, guys. Come on. It will be a bunch of. Did it again. God damn
it.
Wait, a bunch of what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Carry on.
I hear.
Sounds like a lot of. It sounds like.
Here's the 2-2 over. Oh my God.
Do not let this game go to extra innings.
Oh my God.
Try it out.
Grab hold of the middle. It's the third base for the Bowman. Those are the first in time. So that's the second out. Oh man. Oh
Freeman
God, I'm
broke
in
his
tears.
bat on that one too. That was a good pitch on the inside half.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I worry about now is like Muncy gonna have a field day now.
Oh, he already had one today, so
yeah,
we'll see if he can do another.
You know what's weird too? I never seen the Dodgers wear blue jerseys before. It's kind of they actually got a good combination with that.
Yeah, it is a real nice jersey.
Blue top.
It
Yeah, it's
looks
like-
like a bunch of. It looks like a bunch of hoopla.
It looks like blue. Is what it looks
Yeah, a
like.
little blue. Yeah,
Yeah.
blue and red. Blue and red. All right,
It's
come
the
on, Bowen.
blue of hoopla.
I think Mitch
All right.
is tired. I think that's where
Don't
we're
sleep.
at.
Don't sleep. The
Yeah,
booze are
it's
kicking
getting
in.
that time.
The booze
It's
are
getting
kicking in.
that time.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I'm almost done here. Oh, if we don't,
Yeah, I
if
know.
we go to extras, I might call it quits too. All right, so hopefully they got to get out of this. Here's the Muncie's on the count 1-1, and here's the offering and
Hoopla.
the 1-1 offering. Swinging a pop up the middle. JT is there, throws his mess to the side, and he makes the catch, and that retires the side. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies at the top of the ninth. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and it's a lot of hoop left. They don't get it here. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Dodgers of LA.
I'm not gonna click it.
No, I got you.
Okay.
You all right, Joe?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Well, get this, Joe. We're almost at 4 hours, so that
Oh, it's delightful.
we passed the 3 hour 30-minute mark. You know what gets me too? It's only 10:30. It's almost 10:30.
Hey, it's our guy Alex. What is up, Alex?
What's happening, Alex? How you doing, buddy?
What up, dude?
All time no see.
Alex, you're here for a bunch of.
Sounds like a lot of.
God,
buddy Mark. So
I have-
here's the, Mark. Sisano, if you're listening right now, do not mention to see Ramon, please.
I have my mini fridge right over there, but all my beer is upstairs. Why? That's a
Yeah,
mistake
Armando
on me.
needs to get out of his
That-
slump. I agree. Definitely.
that-
Well.
That's
Oh
a
wait
straight
a second,
mistake
Joe.
on me.
We're supposed to do your shopping pause for the third time tonight, right?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
All right, so
That is not hoopla.
no, this is a real legitimate. Oh shit! Actually, you know what? We'll do it to close out the night. We're
Yeah.
actually almost. We're
Yeah.
at the almost Alec Bohm coming up to the plate. So this is the last chance for the Phillies. Bottom of the ninth. So the last time the Phillies they have a good record with one-run games of 19-6. Dodgers have a similar record, but they're 18-13. And it looks like Tanner Scott looks like he's going to be coming in here to get the save. So they're not going to have Edwin Diaz. And interesting.
Yeah. Maybe because Edwin Diaz has had trouble with the Phillies in the past? When he was
Maybe.
with the Mets? I don't know.
I
I
hate
don't
to
know.
Yeah, I hate to say it too. Maybe.
Well, look, James, get your voice ready because if the
Oh
Phillies
yeah.
get somebody on, you got to get your voice ready for that game-winning home run call.
All right. Here we go. Alec Bohm standing in. Scott has his signs and the pitch, swinging a grounder, base hit. So there's one guy up on board, so it's a good start for Bohm. Bohm has another night here, so good stuff for him, Bohm. So it's a
3 for 4 on the game.
Well,
it's a good start.
Solid base hit to the left side there, looking to help this team get into a position to be able to tie it up and potentially even win it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Absolutely.
Please win it. I don't want to go to extra innings.
I will
hope
say
so
this.
too, Mitch. I hope so too, my friend.
I will say this. I will say the same thing. John
Justin Crawford has now the pinch runner for him, so this is good stuff. This is a good move. And now, oh wow, Sosa's up now. This is your opportunity, Sosa. Like they give Alex an opportunity to get out of a slump.
All
Here.
right, James. So I'm gonna make you full screen. Let's try to get a clip out of this.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Sosa up for the fourth time tonight. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. So it's 0-1 on Scott.
Yeah, I was going to say just get like what John Kruk said the other night when they came back from the net with the Nationals. Just get Marsh up. Let's just get Marsh up. So
Yep.
if we can just get the
Here's the
Marsh,
0-1, swinging a foul ball, and that's 0-2. Hit
I
the
feel like
Citizens logo,
I
Citizens
feel
Bank
like
logo.
we can kind of get into this game because Marsh, he's got an offer so far, and you know he's a guy who pitches the bats the contact.
Scott has his signs, and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that was in the dirt, and that's strike 3. And Sosa's now out for the 4th time tonight. He's 0 for 4. 2 strikeouts for Scott, and now that's the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. Look to me, was swinging for the fences on that one. That's something. Even we, Jason Michaels will probably say that's one pitch that you should not be swinging at right there.
Yeah, but you know what? Down 0-2, I don't know why you're looking at anything other than him.
JT
burying it.
Realmuto stands in. That's upstairs for ball 1, so it's 1-0.
This is where JT has to kind of use his patience.
Yep, he's 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts and a ground out, so it will be fitting that he will get a hit here to put runners on first and second or maybe more. Here's the 1-0 offering. Upstairs 2-0. So it's 2-0 for Scott. Here. JT's leading in the count 2-0.
All right. Don't wait for your pitch.
Wait for your pitch. Exactly right. 2 balls and no strikes on JT Realmuto. Here's the pitch. 3-0 low inside for ball 3. So it's 3-0 for JT. And the crowd getting into it.
Believe Brandon Marsh is up next.
And the good news is that if they go into extras, Johan Duran will be in, hopefully for relief to send this game into the 10th. Or more baseball for our sake. Just kidding. Here's the 3-0 offering and the pitch, and that's in there for a strike, so it's 3-1.
Had to see one over the plate.
Yeah, that was a pitch that could have easily gone either way. By the way, JT has 2 career home runs, walk-offs, so this will be a perfect time for him too. Here's the 3-1 offering, swing and a base hit. It's going to the corner as here comes Crawford. He goes to third, and JT is at second. 2 runners on here in the top of the 9th. Phillies are in business with 2 runners on here with 1 out.
Great piece of hitting. Great piece of hitting there by Realmuto. Gets the speedy Crawford from first to third, putting the Phillies in a really good position here. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Got 2 guys in scoring position.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Most consistent hitters. This is a really good spot to be in.
Good spot to be in, and hopefully, man, this will be a perfect way to end this game. 2 runners on, first and second, and like I said before, Vince Scully said it about Kirk Gibson in 1988. Look who's coming up. Brother Marsh is up the bat. Brandon Marsh looking to try to win the game for the Phillies. This will be a perfect opportunity for the Phillies after hitting less than nothing except for maybe early on in the game, but now this will be an opportunity to show out here tonight. Fans are getting into it. This is an opportunity right now for Marsh to step it up.
Marsh there.
And he is 0 for 3 on the night for 2 strikeouts and a line out. A base hit will win this game for the Phillies, and that will be a big boost after being hitless throughout the game tonight. And we were doing his excellent job of work. Here's the offering. First pitch is in there for strike 1, and it's 0-1.
He can't sit back. He can't sit all the way back on some of these pitches. He's got to look for something that's like middle in or at least something that is drivable.
No balls and 1 strike to count on Marsh. Here's the pitch. Swinging a grounder up the middle. Crawford's going to be. He's in the mix of a rundown. Here's the throw back to third. Crawford's still trying to get there. He throws back to second and in time. In time to get him, and the ball game is over. Well, right now, they're celebrating that the ball game is over, and that is a heartbreaker here in Philadelphia. 2 sloppy plays by Crawford and JT end the game for the Phillies. And the Dodgers take game 2 of this series. Final count 2-1 here tonight in South Philadelphia. Oh, what heartbreak.
Yeah, very strange fit of base running there. You get a grounder to the left side. Justin
Usually
Crawford
that's
looking
not-
to try and push. Gets caught
Usually
in the run
that's
down.
not-
JT left sleeping, going from third.
Terrible
back to
base
second
running
after
by the
bag
Phillies
outs
here
made.
tonight. That was, I mean, this was just a, oh, man.
Usually that's not, run on contact.
That's not run on contact. Exactly right. Yep. And obviously they played a little panic there by the Phillies. So the Phillies lose this series after a good outing by, not the series. They can come back tomorrow to close and end the series off right. But it's a shame here tonight, boys. This is how it closes out tonight, especially the great outing of a great outing for Zach Wheeler. Probably going to waste here tonight, boys.
Yeah. 9 strikeouts, 7 innings pitched. This is a guy that pours heart into this game tonight, and the offense kind of didn't come to the ballpark.
Yeah, I mean, the difference is just one pitch that Wheeler wishes he had back against Max Muncy early on, and really, really strange series of events there to end this game for Philadelphia. But come back tomorrow looking to try and win the series, get yourself into a good spot, and like your dad said, only 1 out. There's no need to run on contact there.
No need. Bad base running too. That was a really bad play here. Well, before we get out of here, we're gonna have our final thoughts when we come back from break. But once we've come back here, we'll have our final discussions and also what we took away from this game. Thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. But one more time, this show and also our podcast here tonight was sponsored by the following at shoppingplaza.store.
Aren't you tired of endless scrolling and overwhelming product searches? At the Shopping Plaza, we simplify and personalize your shopping experience, so finding the perfect product is easier and made for you. Step into a place where every gift and every moment begins with you. Welcome to the Shopping Plaza. Take your team pride to the next level, whether it's the pros or your college favorites. Start your day with a smile and express yourself with designs as bold, funny, or unique as you are. Celebrate the people who matter most, from teachers to family to life's newest arrivals. From holidays to once-in-a-lifetime moments, everything here is built around your story. And it doesn't stop there. Explore the newsstand for trending stories, sports, and inspiration. Because at the Shopping Plaza, where shopping is personal, your story is always in style.
That was not a good one, but overall, Phillies lose a tough one here tonight. Final score of 2-1. Only 1 hit, 7 runs for the Phillies. Dodgers only getting 2 hits out of it, only 5 hits. But guys, overall, the Phillies did not get the job done, but it was a good outing for us to have a real good. We actually did our job here tonight, guys, and I got to say right now, it was a treat doing this with you guys, and hopefully we can do this again sometime, boys.
Oh yeah, of course. Guys, make sure you guys go check out our post-game show on Steampunk Sports PA. Here's the link. Make sure you guys go over there. They're going to get started momentarily. But Joe, give us your thoughts on the game, man.
Well, it was an unfortunate game because Zach Wheeler gave you pretty much everything you had. 7 innings, pretty much, 1 bad hit. It just happened to be a 2-run home run, but 9 strikeouts, under 100 pitches. This is a guy that is one of your workhorses. This is the game you had to win.
Right.
And I honestly think tomorrow is going to be one of those games where you're holding your breath for a victory. But yeah, this is where the offense needed to come out and shine, and they just didn't. So it's really unfortunate. But we got to see if the boys come back tomorrow with bats stronger than ever tomorrow.
Yep.
Austin?
Yeah, I mean, like Joe said, really great start from Zach Wheeler tonight. Being able to be as effective as he was without having to throw a heaping load of pitches. It's the runners in scoring position and the men left on base that is going to end up biting you every single time. And the Phillies tonight, 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position, 6 total left on base. Your big hitters, Kyle Schwarber being over, Brandon Marsh being over. These are guys that you need to be able to sort of rely on in these kinds of situations. And, Marsh did get bat to ball, just rough base running there to end this game for Philadelphia tonight. But you look to tomorrow with, who you have on the mound, hope to be able to at least compete and get a win, take this series and keep rocking forward.
Mm-hmm. And guys, with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Steampunk Entertainment. Finally, I got it right. With that being said, guys, next Monday, this is the crew for This Week in Phillies Baseball. So you're going to have James, Austin, and Joe next Monday at 4 p.m. So you got that. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Austin, can you close this out?
Catch you all later.
Yep.
Break it down.